Hello, we are back after quite a hiatus. Uh, Today, the first season of Starfleet Academy ended, and boy howdy, it was quite the experience, quite the reaction from the actors' reaction to the show. Uh, I don't know what you think of it. You don't know what I think of it. The only thing we've spoken on this about is the first two episodes. I think I kind of like the first episode. You kind of like the second episode, and that's it.
Hmm.
So thank you for joining me, Marcelo, to talk about uh, this monumentous event in Star Trek history. We're celebrating the 60th year, and we have the most divisive, the most hated, the most unwatched. Dude, the episode aired. It's not even on the Paramount top 10. It kind of hovered in the top 10 whenever it come out with a new
It came
episode.
out. Yeah.
I think after
Hmm.
episode 7, it really fell off. I think a lot of
Hmm.
people just said no. I don't like the
No, it
show,
did.
but I don't hate it. I'm not one of these people who
Um,
Klingon or Jem'Hadar female, like all those early complaints that people harp on about, or anything about woke or DEI or any of that bullshit.
mhm.
It's really just a poorly conceived, poorly written series with a lot of good actors and there's a lot of good intentions behind it, I think. And it's not all terrible, but it really is the least best of the, in my opinion, of the current modern Trek shows. It's going to get a second season. Let's hope that's better. I don't want to be too mean about this, but what did you think, Marcelo?
I thought it was very inconsistent, and sometimes the way that these supposed Starfleet Academy cadets would act, especially in the earlier episodes, would really piss me off. And like, yeah, I like it's like the lack of storytelling technique in the show drove me crazy because there would we would have these like massive revelations in like various episodes, and as the audience we were expected to react to these massive character revelations and these massive events, right? Which is fine, but you have to build up to those events, and these writers who wrote these episodes just wrote payoffs, but they didn't actually they didn't actually lead up to all of their revelations. And to me, that was lazy storytelling, and that's why a lot of these episodes were really inconsistent and just boring to get through.
I would have liked on that note. I would have liked a little more time with New Spraka and his plan because in the first
There you
episode
go.
he's really kind of just a thug with a gang, and somehow in the background, after even the Federation catches up with him and tries to make a deal with him and physically has him in their presence and trusts him, only for him to betray. He's a piece of shit. He's letting you know it at every turn. He's letting you know all of his anger and his hatred. And then when you get to the point where he somehow put mines all over the quadrant,
Oh my god.
how?
Like,
And like
what the hell?
the
How?
time that would take alone, not
Oh
only
my god.
resources and planning. So he kind of like jumps from being a thug to like the most epic Star Trek villain who could literally just mess everything up for every, like, he's, the stakes are so high, and I don't think
Yeah.
it didn't. Plus the fact that Paul Giamatti, as good as an actor as he is, really couldn't save himself from the sphincter puckering dialogue that he spouts,
Nope.
or the origami
It's so
chicken
bad.
bullshit, or just all of these weird
So
things he
bad.
says. He's a bit better in the last episode. He's probably they write him the best episode, I think, because they have to wrap it up. But uh, in in the in the two episodes prior that he shows up in, he he like me right now, he's just going on, and he doesn't shut up. So I'll let you talk, Marcelo. What did you think of News Baraka?
News Brocco was very he was very over the top. Like some of the dialogue that he would often say would be absolute gibberish, but because it was spotted by Paul Giamatti, I gave it a break. But he is seriously like he is a definition of a fucking cheeseball pirate character. And like PJ said, he could have been done so differently. Like there could have been like maybe two episodes where we get to hear what his character is all about, where he came from, where he grew up. But instead, we get this we get this you know we get this final episode speech where he just spouts all his hate for the Federation that makes no sense whatsoever because we've only seen him in like two episodes, so he's hardly been there. But I would have loved if Paul Giamatti would have spent more time with us, and we would have learned more about him and more about his group of pirates.
Yeah, they're really just in the background for most of the season.
Yeah.
And when he comes back in the final thing, it's like, how did you get here?
How did
I
you
was
get
under the
here?
impression that the Raw were like like the now what do you call it, the like a
The
smaller group, like the what are small
Oh, the
renegade groups, like the Fenris Rangers or
the
the
Fitness
Maquis,
Rangers, yeah.
maybe something like that. And but none of they're just like, they have to be logically a massive organization, but they're really not though.
No,
You
no,
don't
they're,
really
they
get a sense of what they are exactly, and it's kind of just you're supposed to trust that that Newsbraka is this powerful and could do this amazing that they say is happening in the end of the season. This omega particle minefield that's walling off everything, and the you know like how huge that would be and how long that anyway. Logic is just thrown out the window in that regard. And it's kind of like the explanation for the burn at the end. It's like, I'm because my you blew up my daddy or something like that, or like he thought, and here it was his father's stupid fault that uh, the planet blew up because of a chain reaction to the volatile chemicals he was using. That's like, that's the reason for all of this. Like at the end where Aki is explaining, the pilot and humanizing him and stuff like that. It's like, listen, you guys got in trouble and went to prison because you were responsible for the end of a man's life, and that's pretty serious. And blah blah blah. Don't Sonny's mother character, whatever her name was. Oh God, insufferable at the end. It's just like poorly written. She's a great actress,
Yeah.
but
No, but I no, I really couldn't understand how they made Tatiana Maslany look so old, so bored, and so ugly. Like she's not an ugly woman, guys. Like yeah, the other thing that I
they gave her
thought
an
was
older mom haircut at the end. I think
yeah,
to
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
make her look
probably.
older.
Probably. The other thing that I thought was horribly mishandled was the entire was Caleb's story. His story about wanting to find Tatiana Maslany's character was completely it was set up in the pilot, but then it was dropped for like 8 episodes where they said nothing, where Caleb didn't react. Like it was almost like they forgot that they set that up, and the way they paid it off towards the end of the season was like so rushed, and it was so unearned, and the fact that Caleb just runs into his mother on a planet. What? Like, come on. Ugh.
Yeah, it's let's go back to the beginning of the season. So I thought the pilot episode
Mhm.
was probably the best episode of the series, and it wasn't great, but it wasn't. I was like, yeah, okay, this show has potential. Red flags throughout. Red flags throughout. The biggest one
Yeah.
being, and a lot of people have brought this up, and I also think it's really stupid. Com badge girl.
Oh,
Like
so
there's lower
stupid.
deck style humor in this.
God
There's a lot of
damn it.
stuff throughout the series, and a lot of things that people say. An example is Stephen Colbert's digital dean character that just says
Yeah.
unfunny and sometimes inappropriate, gross things like telling the students to
It's
keep it in their pants. Like,
stupid
shut up.
shit.
Like, who's approving this gag?
It's dialogue. This
Where's this
dialogue.
gag coming from? I don't even care about like Stephen Colbert. Like, I used to watch a show. I stopped watching talk shows because it was just all it's just Trump, 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 Trump. It's like, all right, is there other stuff going on? I'm sick of hearing about this guy. You can't avoid him, dude. You can't
Yeah.
avoid hearing about him. Oh, and but I forgot to mention at the end. Jump back to the last episode. What was that stupid VNN stuff? Okay, so the
Yep.
Venari are so huge. They have their own news network, and it's very Fox-like.
Oh
It's
well, I
it's
didn't.
just like Fox,
I didn't notice
where
that.
it's
They.
like
Oh yeah. The.
I'm assuming Newsbrock at some point is an allegory for, again, either crooked politicians or leaders, or specifically Donald Trump. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
many
I.
things have done this in the last 10 years? That would have been fine if you made him an interesting, likable character. And there are times when he's just pointing out the almost like the futility of the situation. And you're like, yeah, Paul Giamatti, you're right. You're kind of agreeing with him sometimes, but then like you're
Yeah.
not, because he's such a shit. He's talking about sphincters in 2 episodes. The confirmation in the show of quadratesticles, like all of this is lower decksy kind of stuff, where it's
Yeah.
like I'm
I.
Kyonian bitch, and then Genesis in the pilot episode repeats that. He's like,
Oh God
you're
damn it.
Kyonian bitch. I'm like, this is Dex. It does not fit in a live action setting. And going back to Combadge Girl, the doctor looks at her like, already? Like, this is a common thing? Like, who are you recruiting?
But yeah. No.
I'm
But
sorry, but
also
this girl should be in Starfleet. She should be seeing a doctor about
doctor about an eating problem.
I forget the name of the disease. I'm gonna ask Google right now. What is the disease where you eat electronics?
Oh, that's actually a disease. I didn't know that.
Pica is a mental health condition where people compulsively swallow non-food items.
It's yeah.
So
Just Pika, I guess.
instead, you know what? Instead of her learning how to fly a ship or fire a weapon on a ship,
Go to the hospital.
have her get that treated first, and the doctor kind of waves it away. It's all comedy. It's nothing serious. It's You can't have
Yeah.
your cake and eat it too with these shows where you're just like so absurdly stupid sometimes, and then you're like super super serious and deep and emotional.
Mm.
It does it doesn't
No.
meld.
Also. Yeah.
Strange New Worlds does this, but they do it per episode. They will have like a literal silly episode, and then they'll have
No.
you know
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Sorry, PJ. No, but I like I there. Yeah. Look, the combat score really, really, really pissed me off and accept me and made me upset. But here's the thing: they could have spent these episodes watching our characters go to class and learn how to become Starfleet students. Instead, what we got is just this is just constant episodes with our characters doing things, but like, God damn it, this was not interesting. I mean, I did enjoy episode 3, which is when they go to war, with the war college. That was fun. Um, and and I did enjoy episode 4, where Darren learns how to where Jaden learned how to where he learns how to debate. That was fun. But but those were the only 2 episodes that I really really enjoyed. And I'm like, that's not good.
I think all of the shows below par for me, and the worst episode me were 3,
3. Yep.
5,
Oh, 5 was
and
oh
7. I think 7 is definitely the worst. I
yeah. Well,
really
we
dislike that episode.
uh,
I don't hate any character but Darum. I'm not really fond of any characters in this show. I don't like
yeah.
Aki. She's not as annoying as other people find her.
Mhm.
To me, she's not that annoying.
Yeah.
But
No.
she's not like she's not in the she hasn't won me over yet as a character. She's just
Right.
kind of a Holly Hunter is a good actress who is doing pretty good for what she's given, which is not a whole lot. Interesting. A lot of these
Yeah.
actors, God bless them, they have mush mouth. So that could be a fault. That's also a fault of the producers,
Much
directors,
well.
because if you play back scenes that you're editing and you're like, oh well, that actor said execute instead of execute, because all anything that you watch in any accent that the actor's using, uh, everything's enunciated.
Hmm.
When I went to like if you go to acting class, one of the first things they teach you is like I
Enunciation.
got a bit of a mush mouth. I'm a bit of a mumbly guy myself, but if I'm really trying to make a point, I'm. But sometimes, like for example, what's his name? Caleb. He says the word execute, but he says execute. And
Oh my god.
sometimes there are entire lines that I just don't. I'm like, playback.
What are you saying?
Literally have to
Yeah.
put on the
Subtitles.
subtitles. And Carice Brooks
Oh god.
has that problem sometimes, and it's funny because she could have been the literally the most interesting character in the entire show, because Star Trek always has
She.
that character that is non-human. It is either like a Data or a Spock or a Saru or somebody who's not mold of everybody else, who has extraordinary abilities, whether it's speed, strength, computing power. She's like you could literally have made her. I understand you don't want to overpower her, where she's like solving all the problems, but there are
Mhm.
opportunities, like in episode 6, for example, where like, isn't she permeable? Why is she
Yeah.
getting shot? Why did
Yeah.
they set
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
in a
But
previous episode? I'm permeable, bitches.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
hey, that's
Yeah.
not fair. She's like, nothing in the rule book about it, which was a good part. In episode 3, I
Yeah.
wasn't too fond of, but
That was fun.
that was a funny moment, I'll admit,
That was
where she's
that
like,
was
I'm
fun.
permeable, and I'm like, cool. They're setting
And she got.
up her character as somebody who can like do some tricky shit in some tricky situations, and they almost never take advantage of it.
Nope.
Then she
No. No. They
solves the
never
big
do.
problem at the end with computing stuff and stuff.
How?
They have her do
How?
that stuff, but her other abilities, they just like completely like, oh, we're not doing that because she could just solve the problem too easily or something. But whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean among the main cast, among the main cast of characters, my favorite character really got shafted. She got nothing to do, except that one episode, episode 3, Genesis. She was so cool, and they didn't do anything with that. They didn't do anything with that character in
I
number 2.
I love Genesis.
Yeah, she's cool.
I like it. She's my
And
favorite character in the entire show.
oh, that's awesome. Well, she's mine too. But the character that I enjoyed the least, and that I thought she was such a annoying to me, Sam. She was so annoying. Like I just couldn't take it. I was like, you don't belong here. Can you just tell me something? Why would a intelligent race send their most unkillable? Why would they send a teenager to make first contact with the alien race that you haven't seen in centuries? That doesn't make any sense, does it?
You know, and the and the time dilation doesn't make too much sense either, because I think at the beginning she says, "I spent 7 years
I
or
spent
something
yeah, I
on
spent four
Cask
years or
before she came
7.
here." So no, I don't know. She's 17, but she's not technically 17. But she
Right,
should have been older with the time dilation if she spent so much time on Cask. Anyway, I don't understand it.
right, right.
Uh,
And that yeah, and the whole thing, and also the whole thing about the whole thing about her home planet cast, right? When she gets ill and she gets shot, first of all, like you said before, PJ, how the hell can she get hurt? She's a hologram and she's impermeable. So what? Um, so yeah, that whole episode where the doctor Ake and her go to her home planet, I was so excited. They pulled up to a nice little cube thing, and I was like, oh, they're gonna go inside the cube and we're gonna see a new world and a new environment. But I'm like, oh my god, they they do a black and white version of basically the quad at Starfleet Academy, and that's like, what the hell is this? I was so disappointed with that.
Uh, Speaking of characters that annoy us,
I was, I was so
what was up
disappointed.
with Darum? Darum's one of
Oh
these
yeah,
characters. You're like, okay, he's a bully, he's an asshole.
such a dick.
In episode 3, they give him some redeeming qualities, I guess, because he apologizes to Genesis, and Genesis is
He
such a
does.
sweet character. It's like, okay, maybe you're not all bad. And the bickering between him and Caleb in the first 2 episodes is just so stupid. It's just
He's so stupid.
I they're what about one of the things I hate about the show is they treat the characters like they're children when they're literally just young adults. Some of them
Yeah.
are, I guess, teenagers, but a lot,
Mhm.
I think most of them are like the characters are supposed to be in their 20s. By the way,
Yeah.
3196 is when the show takes place, which they reveal at
Oh,
the end of the series. So it's a
okay.
few years after Discovery. Too
Okay.
bad Discovery didn't show up, but of course those sets don't exist anymore because they're physically where the Athena Bridge is now,
Right. Right. Right.
I believe. But
No, but I.
Darren,
Oh no. Go ahead.
Darren, like once you think he's all right, he's in an episode saying like, telling Flash, "How's your sister?" It's like, shut
Mm,
up. Why are you
such a
such an
dick.
And then in the last episode, you're like, I wonder what Darren's gonna do to piss me off today.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
such a
Tina
dick.
Taro is in command, and she tells the cadets like, go at this speed. She's saying this sub impulse kind of speed, right? Slower
Mhm.
than regular impulse, right? For a
Yeah.
reason. And then Darren is like, I'm gonna go a little bit faster,
Oh,
live a
you
little,
idiot.
and fucks it all up. I'm like, didn't they just do the exact same thing with Ortegas in Strange New Worlds? Like literally the exact same thing. We're like,
They did.
don't go so fast. Oh, live a little. Boom. Oh, went too fast. Fucked it up.
Yeah, they did this.
And then
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
remember number one has to fucking tell her off later for doing that.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm like, they literally just repeated the
A
exact
beat.
same. I don't know if they were aware or what. I don't know. Maybe it was just parallel thought. Who knows? But
Yeah.
I'm like, you when you did that thing with Darren where he's like he speeds up the ship in defiance of the order of the acting captain.
Yeah.
You
Also,
you didn't just have a scene in Strange New Worlds previous where somebody at the helm defies the order of the captain by speeding up the ship when they weren't supposed to. Little things annoy me. Little things fucking everywhere. Well, I haven't even started yet. We're 22 minutes in. Let's go.
yeah, yeah. Also the fact that Commander Ake's first officer is nowhere to be seen for like the last half of the season. She's there, then she disappears, then she shows up first. Like, what the hell happened? She was there. Like, what? What? Listen, all due respect to Tig Notaro, I love Tig Notaro, but it should have been Laan. It should have been the Jem'Hadar officer. Like, where did she go?
Yeah, it should have been, but she's gone somewhere in the end, and she comes back as a hologram.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know there if they ever explained it, but yeah,
I don't know.
I don't mind Tignataro taking a bigger role. I do find her acting is a little limited.
Yeah,
Now
she's a
she's
little
really
weird.
good at staying in that kind of like deadpan monotone kind of thing, and like that
Hmm.
kind of like half sarcastic mode that she's in
Right.
a lot. Uh,
Hmm.
and she does raise voice a bit when she's in command and stuff like that. She even says to Durham like points off for the attitude, a little bit of back talk and stuff like that. But like, if I were, I'm just saying, I like Tigna too, but I'm just saying, if I was the director, I'd be like, just just in that particular part here and there, take just emote a little bit more. And there's a part where she smiles and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. I find that they
Hmm.
sell it in modern Trek when they have victories. They celebrate way too much. They clap or they cheer.
Yeah.
And in this particular case, at the end of this show, when they neutralize the omega particle and save the day,
Yeah. Ah, so stupid.
they're literally like screaming, like
Yeah. No.
fucking
No.
Sam. It's like
That's
ah.
that
Captain
that's
Aki at one point screams at the students in episode 3. She's like, "Get out!" I'm like, "Why? Why are you doing what?"
why are you
And it's like
screaming?
lower. I'm like the lower decks cartoon shit integrated
Yeah,
into
yeah.
this live action setting does not work. It does not
Not work.
jive
Yeah, but
with the
also,
drama.
yeah, but the person that screams in this episode makes no sense. It's Sam. She fucking yells out like, ah, I'm like, why are you screaming? Oh,
Yeah,
the character is, gosh, it's so annoying. I will never like her no matter what they do with her. I'm sorry.
Genesis.
Uh,
The only thing with season 2 I'm looking forward to is like I know there's
Genesis.
another a very Genesis focused episode that they did in this one, which was 7, which was like the B plot of 7,
Right.
where she's like trying to change the recommendation letter. Or something. It was all just
Yeah.
so fucking stupid,
Dumb.
pointless.
It was
It's like
dumb. It
it's
was
like
dumb.
why are you giving me this character that I like, who's like at the beginning like I want to be captain, I want to be a leader, and
Yeah, and
there's
this
a good juxtaposition. Darren in that episode, not a great,
yeah.
barely any episodes were any good to me, but there are parts in the episode where I'm like, okay, this could work. I even like the part where he says something about her father, and she immediately gets distracted. She falls for it.
Oh,
She says, "What'd you
yeah,
say, you
yeah,
piece
yeah.
of shit?" I'm like,
Yeah, in episode 3.
that's
Yeah.
that's a moment where the modern sounding talk really works for me. And a lot of
Mhm.
times they're saying shit. And they're saying,
Yeah.
I don't mind the
Yeah.
cursing, but
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
lot of like overly PG-13 language in this, where it's like, guys, stop trying to make up. Even the doctor's like, I don't know, he says shit something.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Like, why?
like I I really like, yeah, I just think that the episodes are really, really inconsistent. And also they they kept trying to make us care about Caleb and Tarima. I love Tarima, by the way. She's also another one of my favorites. Love Tarima. They
She's
tried to
sweet, but
make
I just
us,
don't find her interesting. But I know what you mean. Yeah.
yeah. They tried to make us care about them as a couple, but here's the thing. They didn't develop their relationship at all. Like they hardly they I mean sure they had scenes here and there, but we never saw them consistently. And I'm like, guys, you should have built the show around these two. You should have built the show around this like main relationship and have it work, like do something with that.
You know what I would have loved with their relationship, because the entire season they do the will they won't they bullshit, and
Yeah,
it
but
gets
yeah,
really tired.
it doesn't work
And
though.
when they meet now, do a lot of the dialogue between them and going to see the whales. It's all very sweet and nice or whatever and saccharine.
Yeah.
It didn't really interest me at all. Didn't But I could feel okay if they have potential. And then it gets to the point in the show where they're literally having sex. And you know what the funny thing is about all this like stuff about like DEI and complaining about gay and all this stuff?
Yeah.
Uh, Tignataro and Gina Yashere, who plays
Yeah, Laura. Yeah.
uh, another comedian, by the way, who I like. So there's a lot
Yeah.
of people in the show: Holly Hunter, Paul Giamatti, Tignataro, Gina Yashere,
Yeah.
Robert
They're really
Picardo.
solid.
All people I very much like as actors, and not
And
well,
then
Tignataro and Gina Yashere as comedians more so,
right.
because
Right.
I haven't seen Bob Hart's Abishola, which is Gina Yashere's in, and
Hmm.
I haven't seen Tignataro shows, but I've seen her show up in other
Right.
things.
Yeah.
And she was in that Snyder zombie movie. Remember, she replaced that
Yeah,
guy
she was a
who
pilot.
got Me Too'd. They
Yeah, yeah,
digitally
yeah, yeah.
inserted her into the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
Yeah,
can't believe they
I'm
did that.
always
That
by
was
no
funny.
means am I a Tignataro or Gina Yashere hater, but they are a couple in the show. Either the
Hmm.
characters are gay or bi. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. The point is they're just a couple in the show. Then
Hmm.
Jaden is a gay Klingon who wears a skirt, and he has a
Oh
boyfriend named Kyle.
God damn it! This
There's a little
skirt.
bit of sexual tension between him and Daryl, right?
I'm not gonna touch that.
And I've heard complaints about like where people like focus way too much about this show is so gay. Everybody, all the characters are gay. But I'm like, really, it's not that gay of a show. There's gay stuff. Literally, the only sex we see is heterossex.
That's right.
Okay. And so what if there's a gay Klingon? You don't. There was a gay Cardassian in fucking Deep Space Nine, not official. People kind of
Mhm.
retroactively
Made her that way.
think Garrick was gay because he seemed to have a crush on
Oh,
Bashir.
Bashir, right?
Uh, yeah, he
No, but yeah,
clearly
yeah.
Garrick had a thing for Bashir. But for all the complaints about woke and gay, I'm like, that's not the fucking problem with the show. Like that is the
N-
least.
n-
That is not even a gay. Who cares? For one thing, it's the 32nd century, and for another thing, they don't even have the people who create this. It's not about a vision of. Kurtzman has pretty much said this. He seems to think that science fiction is not about the future. Actually, fucking dumbass Kurtzman. It can be about both. Uh,
Yeah,
some some science fiction is completely allegorical, and something like say 1984 by George Orwell was an attempt to actually predict where things might end
true.
up if things keep going the way they're going. It is like Lord of the Rings is purely allegorical in terms of like
Yep.
world power conflicts at the time that around the time the book was written.
Hmm.
Star Trek, the original series, had allegories for things that you couldn't talk about on 60s television. It was a way to
That's
get
right.
away with talking about things, but at the same time, it was about future and exploring future technology as a result of budget. But it was a
Yep.
great concept of like beaming down, beaming up, food replicators. It seems like in the 32nd century they used the burn to just fuck everything up. Now replicators are
Yeah,
it's the scarcest thing in the world, and people are going
yeah.
hungry, and it's like you're creating, you're it's putting this 36, and I got to admit, Star Trek, Star Trek Starfleet Academy makes Star Trek Discovery look like Billy fucking Shakespeare, because at least
Yeah.
Discovery had more of an imagination and they were kind of into the science more and into the
They
technology
did. Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
and this show kind of presents a lot of technology, but a lot of like
It doesn't.
really stupid limitations. And like,
Yeah.
guys, stop doing prequels. Stop going far forward because you don't want to deal with canon. And it's like they're so afraid to just continue where they left off with Nemesis. Kind of, they
Yeah.
did it with
No.
Picard.
No.
I'm
But
not
here.
saying we need a legacy show. I know people are sick of
No,
hearing
we
that,
don't. Yeah.
but
No. But
we
no. But
need
yeah. But
something not that's not just modern times with the skin of future on it, which with not a lot of thought into the science and forward thinking into the future, and more about just reflecting modern times so bluntly and obviously that it's not entertaining. It's best when the viewer doesn't realize they're being taught a lesson. Telling the audience they should think a certain way, or trying, it's very obvious that you're trying to teach a lesson or trying to be uh, this allegory for something that's going on in the real time. If it's not well written or the story's not well told, it just comes across as fucking
boring.
disingenuous and kind of just like I hate to use this phrase, but it is that is literally the definition of virtue signal. You're kind of saying you care about a thing, but you're really not. Like gay Klingon. You could have had such an interesting character in Jaden, and he's kind of sidelined. He's not really developed all that much. Genesis, I really like Genesis. I
She
actually
was
liked
nothing.
Kareem Diane, who plays Jaden. The voice
Yeah.
threw me off at first,
Oh, I
but
can't
I'm
stand
like,
that.
by episode 4, I'm like, I like this guy. I want to see what he does, and he's kind of just
Yeah.
in the
He does
background in
nothing.
episodes. He
He
comes
does
in,
nothing.
he does something in episode. He does more in episode 7, but it's nothing
That
about
is.
that wedding or that situation in that fucking episode.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it really
God, that
sucked. That was
episode.
like one of the worst episodes of Star Trek I've ever seen. That
God
seventh
damn it,
episode
that episode was so
with
awful.
Derek wedding and his insufferable. Like what?
It's so.
It's I don't understand his character at all. He's just such a prick. And then you're supposed to feel bad for him. I kind of sympathize and empathize with him in this episode.
No.
And you're like, no, fuck him. Yeah, dump his ass.
Go away. Yeah. No.
Go away.
No.
And that
Yeah.
scene where he goes up to Jaden and he pulls him in, he's like, breathe. I fucking hate
What the
people like
fuck?
that. There reminds me of fucking arrogant assholes who think they're the shit and they've got to be the best and the center of fucking attention. And he comes in the room. Jaden clearly doesn't want to fucking deal with him. He's like, dude,
Like,
and he kind
get
of
away from me.
forces himself on Jaden. I don't like that scene. It has nothing to do with gay. I would have rather they fucked and kissed than what
Yeah,
happened in the
yeah,
awkwardness of it.
yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
Now,
he kind of like
yeah,
do this breathing exercise and kind of, and Jaden actually has to like
yeah,
people
close
like
up. Like
that
he's
who
like
like are
this.
kind of like
Yeah,
aggressive like that with you. I'm
yeah.
like, oh dude, they rub me the wrong way so much. So like, dare my fucking hate fish dick fucker.
Mistake, but
Anyway,
no.
that's
But by the
probably
way, by the way, I'm so happy that you
sorry.
mentioned his powers that we only see once, and he never fucking uses them again. And also, can you tell me, for the love of God, why he vomits glitter? Why? It's so
Oh,
stupid.
it's such a lower decks thing. All this.
God
I mean,
damn it.
Tawny Newsome actually
Yeah.
wrote some of it. I
An
don't know
episode.
which. I
Yeah,
assume she had a part in episode 5 because she
she
plays
did.
Dax.
Mm,
Okay,
mm. God damn it. I can't stand that.
but that
Oh.
episode with Cisco, what a like, just
Yeah,
you
also,
know,
yeah, but
people will
also,
call Picard season 3 nostalgia bait because of Borg
yeah,
and the
but
changelings and all that. I'm like
yeah, but here,
it's really
yeah,
not
but
about whether they do nostalgia bait or not. It's how they handle it. And I
yeah,
did
I
like
mean,
seeing
look,
Sirach Lofton as Jake Sisko back, and I
that
did
was cool.
appreciate those moments. But the episode with it's like, why is this show all of a sudden for like toddlers?
It's so stupid.
But I mean,
Like, like the
with the
like the
graphics on
whole
the screen
yes, yes.
and the condescending explaining of everything. I'm like,
Oh
oh
god
my
damn it.
god, it's this. I'm getting so worked up. It's hilarious.
No, I don't. But no, but also no, no, no. But
Yeah.
the thing that drove me mad about that episode is when Sam goes to the Cisco Museum, and you see all the stuff in the Cisco Museum, right? And you see the typewriter. You see the typewriter from that one episode. I can't remember the name of the episode. Um, and I'm like, how did they get that typewriter out of Cisco's head? Because that he like he was having like that doesn't make any sense. And furthermore, the part where you see Cisco's family's history, if you look closely, there's so many things on that wall that are misspelled or categorized incorrectly. Oh god damn it! I can't. Like I couldn't stand that episode, PJ. I was like, just no, like just no.
I can't believe I forgot the name of that episode you mentioned, but Far Beyond the Stars, yeah. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
real. Oh, I
yeah,
love that
yeah,
fucking. Oh, it's such a good episode.
yeah. No, no, it's a no, it's
I
a
was
no,
like, why am
it's a
I blanking? I gotta watch DS.
yeah, it's a wonderful episode.
Oh,
And
you've,
no, you were gonna see you're saying something.
oh no, no, you froze for a second. But yeah, keep going.
Oh no, um, that's a wonderful episode. But I like I can't believe that the writers were so short sighted to mix spelling errors on Cisco's family tree. Like, are you serious? Oh,
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, by the way, that wall of Federation people that they had in like
right,
the first 2 episodes, they kind of highlight where it's
right,
like all the names of characters you know.
right.
Like I just find that desperate. Where are the names of the people we don't know? Isn't there a whole like whole we've not seen most of Starfleet's history by this point.
Nope.
By the 32nd
Nope.
century, by 3196, we've skipped over centuries. And they kind of
Yeah, we
don't want
have.
to acknowledge like they oh, I hate what they did to the Klingons. They made them almost extinct. And you know, I kind of like Jaden in that episode, but at the end, when Laura Thok is explaining what she
Ugh.
thinks her, her father that like set him free, I'm like, is she just saying that? Because I'm pretty sure the father did miss the kill. was pissed off and did say "fuck you, Jane" and leave.
Right,
But at the
right,
end, it's kind of like it's kind of morphed into like, no, actually, the mother was smiling before she abandoned her son, and like, oh, I'm
I
abandoning my
guess so.
son. This is a good thing. I'm like,
It's
it's
so
all
much
fucking
fun.
stupid. It's all so
Yeah,
stupid.
it's stupid.
It's really dumb. Like even if they have the Klingons look good, like they should, like look like they,
Mhm.
Also, Strange New Worlds give them credit for that. They undid what Discovery fucked up. Uh, it's like, oh no, every time I almost didn't want to even know what happened to the Klingons. There's like one ship left of, literally, they might as well be extinct. There's like almost no Klingons left. How was there a fight at the end? And that stupid pretend fight.
I
Unless
don't know.
all the
It's
ships were in on it on the other side, the Klingon side, and they just
so
kind of went
stupid.
along with it. But how were the Klingons so stupid they were tricked into thinking that that was an actual fight? Or like it's literally like a play fight. It's literally like a little fight in space. Oh, and
Yeah.
what is his name? Admiral Vance is like, well, you beat us. Hmm. It's like, shut up. This is so stupid.
Shut up.
There's
It's
not a lot of
stupid.
foresight in the storytelling here. It's like kind of like, let's just do this and reference. That'll pacify the fans. Even Tawny Newsom
No, it
prepared
won't.
herself for this kind of backlash and criticism.
Yeah, she
She's
did.
like, oh,
But
you
no, I
gotta
mean,
pick it
look.
apart because when we were in the editing room, we realized a lot of our fucking mistakes. But
No,
hopefully,
you
they
didn't.
realized stuff that they fucked up on because the episodes are too long. A lot of stuff could have been
They're
cut out
so
of a lot of
long.
these episodes to keep them to 40 or 50 minutes. Because if
They're
any of these
so
Star
long.
Trek shows deserve to be have shorter episodes, it was definitely this show, but it actually had the longest episodes
God
of
damn it.
modern Trek. Uh,
Yeah.
and I hope that now that season 2 is in post production, that they could use those editing tools to kind of say, you know what, this stupid lower decksy humor and the com badge
Throw it
swallowing
out.
stuff and just stuff that is thrown in there as just absurd like Stephen Colbert's announcements and stuff. Like, stop it.
Stop. Stop it. Yeah,
There's a fruit fly joke throughout the seasons, by the way, throughout the season.
oh yeah, that's right.
Your
The fucking
the fur fly joke.
yeah, the fur
And
fly
by
joke.
the
Yeah.
end, it's like your fur fly is eating itself, or I don't know.
Eating
It's
its own.
the fur fly is the
Yeah.
problem by the end, right? You never see
Yeah,
it, but
it's
you
so
always hear about it.
stupid. It's so stupid.
Why is Visual Dean signaling out particular individuals about their problems? Or is
I
he
have
just
no
contact them
idea.
privately?
I don't know.
Darum.
I
Speaking
don't
of
know.
Darum, another reason I really don't like his character. In the
Don't like
third
it.
episode, he gets mad at the Romulan girl and he
Yep.
lunges at her like he's gonna like punch her in the. I'm like, dude, you're so aggressive and fucking
Aggro.
toxic. And I don't know. I think the writers think like they did a good job turning him around and making us like him.
No, they
And
didn't. He's still a dick.
no, and even by the last episode, he fucks up by, oh, I'm gonna turn up the speed, live a little. Shut the fuck up and obey orders, you asshole. What
Yeah, do what you're told.
you don't respect Jet Reno enough to trust that when she told you to keep it at that speed, maybe you should have.
He's
He
so stupid.
hates you. I hate Daryl.
Idiot. I don't like him. He's like an
You know
idiot.
what? I've not disliked a modern Trek character
So
this
much.
much. I don't think.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I like your dislike of Darum I can get because like the way you feel about Darum is the way that I feel about Sam. I'm like, you could have done so many cool things with this character, but she is such an annoying little oh gosh, she's such a pain in the ass. I don't like her at all. I'm sorry.
And they overwrite her dialogue so
God
much
damn it.
because
Yeah.
they just think like hologram, non-human, got a computer-like mind. She's gonna over. She's gonna have these like minds. For example, she's like, I can't even now with your midday energy because I haven't even pulled the underwear out of my butt or something like that. There's another one where it's
That's
like
so stupid.
lines that you can't understand. Like people bring it up. I'm like, yeah, what did she say? And then somebody was like, I don't even bother to go back anymore and look at the subtitles sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah,
what was that? Sometimes
I, I don't
the guy
care.
who plays Caleb. It's like, what did he say?
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah, yeah.
Jaden at least is you can understand every word he says because he speaks so slow.
Right, yeah, with
Genesis, the actress who plays Genesis, does very well with her line reading. She's very good, and
she
there's a
does.
couple of moments in the show where people are kind of like ragging on her,
Yeah.
and she has stoicism and look about her like she's not
No,
getting
but all,
angry. She's kind of just taking it in. She's being very nice, and yeah,
Mhm. No, but also she was a brand new species, and we learned nothing about her species. We learned nothing about her family. We learned nothing about Jane. Oh,
yeah. The worst part with her was her daddy thing or her daddy issues. I'm like,
yeah,
get out, stop. You can bring it up and it's a big deal. The whole episode 7 thing, I felt like took it too much.
yeah. I mean,
But and
yeah. I
speaking
mean,
of Carrie Brooks and her overwritten lines, she will spout off a bunch of techno jargon, and if it seems like she's struggling a bit with it, where like she's putting the enunciation on like in weird spots. I don't know if
in
you've
weird
ever seen
spot.
Curb Your Enthusiasm, the
Yeah, I
last,
have.
but there's a character uh, that Larry has to get into his show, a very annoying girl character. You know what I'm talking about? I forget her name,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking
but
about.
she's not an actress who through some deal has to get into a show. So when she auditions, she not only emphasizes the wrong words, she actually reads the sides and stuff. She reads the print,
Yeah.
and but she actually becomes a superstar. Somehow she
Oh my
becomes
god.
her weird acting is what makes her interesting in the show or something. So it all works
Hmm.
out for her, but that's who she reminded me of. Like, and listen, I'm not mad at the actors. I'm not mad. I'm not even mad at the people they put in the writing positions. This is a top-down issue. This is Alex Kurtzman again, being having a lot of creative thing that is totally flat. And I don't mind messaging. I don't mind either side of whatever political agenda you have saying something about whatever. Make it entertaining. But if
Make it fun.
it's not entertaining when you have this insufferable dialogue. We haven't talked about that Chancellor dude who's like the butt of jokes and stuff, and he's a tight ass. I don't even know him,
Oh, oh,
but
yeah. That idiot,
I call him farting monkfish,
the farting
farting
monkfish.
monkfish man.
Oh my god, that episode was so trash. Oh, the
Out of
whole
all the
thing. Oh
bullshit
my.
camera moves and the lens flares that they do in this show, which is
Oh my
they
god.
like literally never learn their lessons with this shit. And not only
No.
that, if the ship bumped, lights are flashing. There's like stupid fluorescent lights in the 32nd century still, where
Everywhere.
not only
Also,
are there
also.
sparks and shit coming from the consoles, these are tropes that they think like should stay in. They shouldn't improve on at all. They're just like, this is Star Trek, and I know it's been a thing before, but like, give it up. Stop it. Stop
No,
it
but
with the flashy
also.
lights
Yeah.
everywhere.
Also, but also, PJ, I have to admit, every episode I was watching this season, I thought about you, because if you notice, there's lights in our faces all the time, and I kept thinking, I kept thinking, poor PJ is gonna have like a like an attack with all these fucking lights.
But in I'm blanking on what particular episode it was, but it's the one where the Tignataro, the Doctor, Ake, and that Chancellor dude are having dinner with the monkfish.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Some of the sets are really good. Some of them are a little too flashy and Vegas looking. It's like overkill
Distracting.
and shiny. Everything's like everything because I gotta have a polish to it. Everything's gotta
Mhm.
reflect light. But there are some sets that are very like good looking, and her office
Mhm.
is quite good. Anyway,
Yeah.
and they're sitting in that dinner scene. They do like a camera on the treadmill. And it's like framed very well and very conservatively, where they're not spending like 2 hours trying to set up like the spinning. I hate the spinning camera shit. I hate it. But I'm like, and this is a nice scene. And then it gets to the
And
part where the monkfish farts, right?
oh, so
And they all
stupid.
laugh. I thought that was a
No.
perfect opportunity for the Chancellor character to say fuck it and laugh it with them. But instead he's like, "Nyeh." And she's got to be like, your baby, and like talking down to him. Like, why is there moments in this show where Ake is like really quite rude and just a
Yeah.
bitch? Like seriously, a
No,
fucking bitch. There's
yeah, no, but also
episode 2. I could not understand for the life of me. There's a scene on this big where you got Ake and the doctor, and the doctor's trying to talk to Ake about something, and she's acting like she's grossed out by him and keeps moving away and like kind of like a frightened, weird fucking way. I'm like, is there a deleted scene that explains this behavior? Like, why is
yeah,
she so rude to the doctor? If there's no
yeah,
context for her whatsoever, she's just fucking weird. And
yeah.
sometimes
No, also
kind of like her character, she's being a good leader, and sometimes like she's just so over the top quirky. It was like I hate she's I gotta be straight here. She's not a character that I hate consistently. It's inconsistent. Oh, she's all right. I like this, and this she's kind of written well in this part. Toward the end, like a lot of her dialogue is pretty good. Like where she's trying to solve the situation. Her with uh, Paul
yeah,
Giamatti's Miss
no,
Rocca is good.
yeah,
Like that acting,
yeah,
that whole thing when he's just talking at her, like I am now, and I can't shut up. But hold on, when she's just blah 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 blah, your son, and she's like, she has that moment where she almost breaks. Very good acting. Like the way she's reacting to this terrible dialogue is quite good. She's Holly Hunter. I recently saw the movie Copycat with her, Harry Connick Jr. Weaver. Highly underrated film. She's so good in that movie. Anyway,
mm,
Dermot Mulroney's in it, I think. Dylan McDermott,
yeah.
Dermot
No,
Mulroney, they're the same person.
Dormant Maroon. No, but
Yeah, totally.
I like when Ake was first introduced, I hated Ake because to me, she illustrated she illustrated a lack of respect for her position. She fucking didn't wear uniform. She fucking walked on the spaceship without shoes. She fucking sat in the stupid chair wrong. Like, look, I will admit that I was just like you. As the season went on, she did get a little bit better, but she is very, very inconsistent.
Uh, I hate that. I hate that part where Caleb says, "Why does everything have to be a lesson around here?" And
Because it's a school.
it was in the previews and stuff beforehand. It's a skull, Caleb. The way she says that, I don't know what it just triggered me. I'm like,
It's a skull.
stop! I don't like that acting all of a sudden. I don't know. I'm
It's
weird.
a skull.
But when she
But
says,
also,
it's a skull, Caleb. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
what is this?
but also, you. I mean, you mentioned it earlier about some of the other cast members that they mumble. She mumbles sometimes. I'm like, what did you say?
Holly Hunter is known for a kind of mush mouth, but I think maybe
Mushmouth.
like in her older age, like that kind of like
Yeah,
is more prominent. So like she's still good. It's just that she just sounds older to me. That's all it is. She's
yeah,
not
yeah.
inaudible like some of the other characters are. I can pretty much understand what she says most of
Then
the time,
her.
but it's just
Yeah.
some of the acting is just so over the top. When she's episode 3 about like his eye and his man and like she's really like overacting, and then she's like, "Get
Hmm.
out!" I'm like, you're
Oh
just
my
giving
god.
fuel to the true haters who just want to fucking like or
Yeah.
everything,
Also, but
like
also, perhaps you can perhaps you can let me figure this out. Why in the hell is there no security on on this fucking ship at any point? First of all, in episode 3, the stupid kids from the War College and our cadets are playing laser tag in the middle of the fucking night. Nobody's around. Okay. In episode 7, where stupid what's his name, that idiot Darum gets kidnapped. No
Darren.
security. Darum. The episode where the episode with Caleb's mom is found. They fucking steal a shuttlecraft Nobody's alerted. No, like what? What the hell?
Yeah, I know. And yeah,
Oh my
the
god!
extraordinary access that some of these student characters can have to the yes,
Yeah,
and
like
even at one point, Aki's like, "I'm going to activate biometric security." I'm like, "Listen, your
what?
32nd century security and technology and underdeveloped and just like flimsy for the sake of the story, so like characters can do things. Like there's scenes where Caleb is hacking stuff and he seems to do almost nothing. He's like literally
Yeah,
just walks up to something and hack. There's like do we skip over the part where there was any effort put into this? Anyway,
yeah, that's
anyway,
right.
and you know what?
Yeah.
People complained about Michael Burnham as a Mary Sue, and I always pushed back against
No,
that because I
no,
said,
no,
well,
no.
actually,
This guy's much worse.
they gave the character a history where she had to compete with Vulcans. Therefore, she would be a know-it-all. She was smart as a kid, and she actually was an overachiever. That's the whole fucking
Right.
point about her character. That was the whole character
Yeah.
trait of her. So Mary Sue didn't work. Caleb, I understand. There's a lot of years we didn't see what he was doing and what he learned, but he really does come across sometimes as like, how do you know all this?
Yeah.
Like, aren't you just like on your whole life? Were there years of your life where you were taught certain things about like he seems to know a lot about in the debate episode.
Hacking.
I'm like, did he just
Mhm.
recently learn all this information?
I guess.
Uh,
Like I don't. Oh,
this what talking about one of us or a character in the show? This dude looks like he shoots weak loads. Sorry.
oh.
You're probably talking about Darum. I would assume Fish Stick would fucking shoot weak
Yeah,
loads.
fish
He's a piece
stick.
of shit. But uh,
I like. Yeah, I don't give two squirts of piss about Darren. He's an asshole.
uh, uh, or was a character that a lot of people were like, Jim and her female. I don't like. She's overweight and all this stuff. I'm like, when it came down to seeing her in the show, I didn't mind her
She was
character at
okay.
all. She was actually probably the funniest character in the show.
She was funny. She was funny.
And yeah,
The-
it's like, and then they kind of sideline her toward the end, and I'm like, maybe it
yeah,
had something to do with Gina Yasheray's schedule, or
maybe.
but
No, but
it seems like
also
they kind of like wrote her out toward the end. But anyway,
they did, and also they did that kind. They did that sort of to Jaden too, because he was like there but not.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah, and they really didn't go anywhere with his relationship with Kyle. They didn't really go anywhere with the ten and Darum. They did it. It was addressed kind of, I guess, the whole best man thing in the seventh episode.
yeah,
But that episode shot weak loads. I can tell you that.
yeah. No,
and
that episode was so
and then his
awful.
wife is like this unlikable character who like you
No, but
don't
also
even. I don't even hate
yeah,
her for dumping him at the end. I'm like, yeah, he sucks.
yeah, yeah. But also, did you notice something about that episode? Darum is essentially getting married in that episode, right? And that other girl is too, right? Where in the hell are their parents? We don't know any like.
You know what? I was under the impression that this was like a super expensive show, but I've noticed maybe it was just the whole hype around the Atrium set, which was
The atrium
apparently the
set.
biggest set built for Star Trek. And a lot of the show feels kind of like a bodily, as
It does.
it's like
It does.
there's places. And
It
yeah, episode
it does.
7 was a clear indication of maybe this is the episode where we got to cut back in the budget because 8, 9, and 10 are probably a bit more expensive. The market
Yeah.
apparently was the atrium redressed with a day
Really?
early.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
so.
Cool.
That's
Okay.
that's the
No, but
impression I
I
got.
know, but the like I was really excited to see the set, but I was like, dude, like, are you only going to show us the atrium? Because here's the thing, guys. In the wonderful Deep Space Nine, right? That set was beautiful, big, 2 levels, beautiful set. But you felt that was a real place because you would not only go to the promenade, you would go to different quarters, you would go to Odo's office, you would go to Ben's office, you would go anywhere on the station. But in this set, it feels like they had just the main atrium. They were always in the atrium, and I'm like, the, this thing has to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, and the atrium is a huge, really big set, and it takes up pretty much the whole warehouse in which it's built. And I don't know about where the bridge is in relation to that and other parts of the set that aren't exactly attached to the atrium. But
Right.
the promenade from Deep Space Nine, I had what the actual concept of it was. Like it wasn't the entire promenade; it was like a subsection of it that they
That's
constantly
so sick.
filmed at, and they did that in ways where like you always felt it was like a full circle almost,
Right.
but really you're
But
only
it
only
wasn't.
ever seeing a part of it. And yeah, the
Right.
levels really added to it. Yeah, the atrium. I appreciate the fact that they're building big sets and everything, but it's just so Las Vegasy and shiny and
Boring. It looks
overdone.
like a
I like to.
mall.
It looks like a concept mall that they would have come up with in
It
the early
looks like a
2000s, where
concept
like
mall.
the developers are like, no, this looks too expensive. I don't know. It's like
I don't know.
they love this kind of like lining everything with light, always having
Oh
light in your
God.
face
Damn it.
coming from every direction.
Ah, damn it.
Uh, I don't know. They need to tone down that stuff.
They better
The
do something
show.
about that because that shit was awful with all the damn light, man. I couldn't take it.
What like I don't know, man. Kurtzman sucks now. Like he's just pissing me off now. It's like I tolerate him, and even like before, I've said, you know what? If he sticks around, he can still produce good Star Trek. He has produced good Star Trek. He produced Lower
Yeah.
Decks, which is
Yeah.
I don't agree with that
Great.
as canon. It doesn't translate. People will argue with me like you had to accept it as canon. It's like indeed I fucking don't. I actually
No,
don't.
you don't.
Like I keep going back to Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller loves the original series and pretty much nothing else. Does that make him any less of a
Yeah.
Star Trek fan? Some people would argue
No.
yes, because he only likes that and nothing else. He never gave anything else a chance.
No.
Maybe he did and he didn't like it. Who knows? But like everybody has that thing. And even modern Trek, I know people who fucking hate it all. I've had people in real
Right.
life for the first time in my entire life bring up Star Trek and woke in the same sentence. Somebody actually said
Oh,
to me in
really?
real life,
Oh
"Oh
my
yeah,
God.
that Starfleet Academy show, isn't that woke?" And I
Holy
said,
shit.
"This is an old friend who I hadn't seen in a long time." I said, "What do you mean
Yeah.
by that?" Because every time you ask somebody like, "What does that mean?" Nobody has a good answer. It's all just
Nope.
bullshit jargon. So you know what he said?
Jargon.
I'm not throwing him under the bus. He doesn't mind if I talk about him. He said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
like everything's shit." And I'm like,
Everything
"So that's
shit.
what woke is? Everything's shit." He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, I'm not. I was like,
Okay.
I'm not going to press him anymore on this matter because we'll get
Right.
into an
Mm-hmm.
argument. Like, because people will just use that as a blanket statement for everything that's wrong with something.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, okay, I get that modern lean left in the political realm, and maybe a lot of them, or most of them, or all of them, don't like Republicans or Trump or whatever. Like what? I don't. I think Trump's a piece of fucking shit. I'm not afraid to say it, and I don't care if anybody sucks a
Yeah.
dick, gets angry about that. I really don't. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But if I'm writing a
No, it doesn't.
show, I'm not putting my hangups about the man into it,
Into the
hoping to
show.
appeal to other people who fucking
Don't like
us.
him.
Have you ever come across these people who I'm finding old friends are just like they're either seeing people or Fox News people. I'm really getting sick of it. Like people even in Canada in real life for the first time in the past year, you're seeing like the right left thing here. And usually in
Oh my
Canada it's
God.
the conservative and liberal.
Uh-huh.
That's what we call it.
Right.
But literally like
Mm-hmm.
the Americanized kind of attitude about like I'm on this side, so no and no more trans and too much gay, too much like that kind of thing. And
What?
if somebody's not that, they're like completely on the other side of like everything gay and all like Why can't anybody have any fucking common sense anymore?
I don't know.
People who are in the center get the most shit. Bill Maher is an example. I like and dislike Bill Maher. I listen to his podcast. I watch his show. I don't always agree with him sometimes. He's right on the money. I will
Mhm.
have people on either side, like one of my old friend, Bill Murray, fucking liberal douche. And then somebody on the liberal side will be like, he's a fucking right wing nut. I'm like, nope. Does anybody understand anything anymore? Does anybody even
No, they
understand
don't.
nuance? Like
Apparently not.
ICE and what they do, ICE and what they did in Minnesota, and the like. I don't think that's right, and I think that's tyranny, and I think that's bullshit.
Mhm.
I'm not going to cry about Dave Ellison running Paramount and Warner Brothers. I know
Um,
people who are like, Star Trek's in trouble because Dave Ellison. I'm like, oh
no,
no no,
Star
this is
Trek,
Star Trek's gonna be in trouble now because Dave Ellison
Star
is taking
Star
over
Trek,
and Skydance. It's
Star Trek.
already in trouble. Yes, I know.
Star,
Yes,
yes, yes.
it's all.
Star Trek was already in trouble before David Ellison got to Star.
And it's not about
Oh,
whether left leaning or right leaning people are making it. It's just about
it doesn't matter.
talent.
It's just yeah.
It's
It's just
about
make
hiring
yeah.
talent.
It's just make the good.
Stop
It's just
asking the
make the good.
writers.
Good. Stop it.
Are you?
No,
Everybody has to have their
I don't
beliefs
care.
in their profiles.
Oh my god.
No, the whole thing about Johnny Carson and Jay Leno. Nobody knew
No, no,
their political leanings because they had to
no.
appeal to everybody. And when you
Yeah,
just pick a side and then hate the other side, whichever side you're
yeah,
on,
yeah.
instead of listening and saying, I vehemently disagree with your side, but let me hear you out. Nowadays, people don't even want to hear each other out.
No,
As much as it,
it's really yeah,
I will listen to people on YouTube who say things that I totally disagree with or I agree with. Sometimes YouTubers will say, well, I don't know of a YouTube. If you know what I'm talking about, you probably know.
yeah.
He's a guy who, when he complains about Star Trek Discovery, he hasn't been doing it a lot lately, but
No, he has not.
he hates the character Jaden, and he keeps referring to the show being so gay, and he likes it up. He keeps talking about he likes it up the ass. Likes it. I'm like, there's no anal in the show. No reference to anal sex. The only reference to anuses in a fucking show is Noose Braca in
But,
two different episodes.
yeah,
Talks about sphincters. I'm like, we
it's
can't you
big.
can't give this guy another word than sphincter. Like, fuck off.
It's
And then you
big.
get these people who are like, the show's so gay. I'm like,
No, it's not.
who cares if it is? For one thing,
Yeah,
lots of things have gay. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm taking over this, and I'll shut up in a second. I say this: when I was growing up in the '90s, I thought people were starting to get over the gay and trans stuff. I really did.
in the '90s. Okay.
I was like, remember the '90s when like Roseanne kissed, had the first lesbian
Yeah,
kiss or something on American network,
yeah,
and then Ellen came
yeah,
out, and then the show kind of fell off. The show actually
yeah. That's
became
right.
like a shitty show after she came out because
She came out. Yeah,
all the show, the Ellen show became about was her
right.
sexual identity, and they
Right.
really they it was an actual good show. Not to say that her being gay ruined the show. It's just they focused so much on it. They really
Mm,
did alienate a lot of the audience that wasn't ready. But people were getting ready. I remember like talk shows. Jerry Springer, as much as it made fun of certain people, it was actually very accepting of alternate lifestyles. Ricky Lake did it, and Sally Jesse did it, and even Donahue explored all this stuff. And it seemed like the nation, or at least North America,
the
was
world.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, even Degrassi in the '80s and the '90s had like gay themes and like it's okay to be gay and all.
Wow.
Like all of that stuff was even in the '80s, and when the AIDS crisis and like when people were just fucking very, very super ignorant. Andrew Dice Clay was
Yeah.
a big homophobe who has renounced all that shit now, but there was Eddie Murphy known for saying the F word in
Right.
his
Mm,
the Delirious and Raw special, probably both.
yeah.
But
That's a good
but
special.
seriously, dude, by the 2000s, you had these MTV shows about gay dudes dating and hooking up and shit, and then all of a sudden,
Yep.
in the past 10 or 15
Yep.
years, all of this stuff that seemed to be like being accepted in society, or at least Western society, is now so
Mhm.
taboo and divisive. I'm like, is
I
this
don't
all
know.
because of vision, political division? All of a sudden, you have all these people like pray the gay away again. We're doing this again. We're doing like we're and dude, and I'm not saying religion is connected to this, but my old friend who's like seems like very right wing now. He's like reading the Bible and shit. I'm like, dude, my whole life you've been an atheist. You've been
No. Yeah. Yeah.
you've been totally
Mm.
like liberal, like gay friends, and like didn't have a homophobic bone in it. Now everything's like woke and everything's too gay, and like, dude, you've changed. I'm like,
Yeah,
why
I
did you?
guess so.
Why? I don't know what's going on. The internet's
No, yeah,
fucking
no, I
people up,
mean,
dude.
yeah, yeah. I think you know what? I think yeah, I think you're right. The internet is fucking people up. And look, as an atheist, I go, come on, guys, can't we just all get along? But I'm a simpleton. I'm just you know, I
I believe in
I don't
God,
know.
Marcelo. I believe that she's a strong woman.
He's a strong woman, right? It's a strong woman that's gonna bring us all together. Uh, I don't think that's gonna happen
Like,
anytime
I'm a
soon. But
pretty
hey,
liberal dude, but I can laugh at that South Park episode where Macho Man Randy
yeah,
Savage pretends to be a
yeah,
girl to
yeah.
compete in women's sports. Like, I can laugh at that shit and say,
Funny
yes,
episode.
this is absurd. I can, I can, I
Yeah.
can be a, I can be a for abortion, but at the same time, you're murdering a baby. I can be for it, but technically, you're killing a life
Yeah.
form. Now,
Yeah, killing a life.
I love when people try to be like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, you are, but I'm for it in
Yes,
certain
you are.
situations where I believe like it's a woman's right to fucking make that decision.
Hmm.
But I take that from Bill Burr. That's something in his comedy special where he's like,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
you can
I'm a
think
big
two
fan of Bill Burr.
things at once. Like, for one thing, I believe any woman should have a right to get an abortion.
Mm.
But and the audience laughs.
But
I also think you're killing a baby, and the audience, like people
yeah,
can laugh at that
yeah,
stuff, but people will hear jokes like that and be like, "How dare you? How dare you even
yeah,
suggest that you're killing
I'm
some
a.
like?" But life form has begun, and you're ending the life
Mm.
form. Get
Yeah, I'm
over
a
it.
huge fan.
Get
Yeah,
over it for what don't. And these are the same people that would eat a steak, same people that would crush a spider. You know what I mean? What's the
yeah.
life is life.
What's the
So
difference? Yeah.
the importance of what you kill and when you kill it matters. There's context to it. Obviously, it's a very
Mhm.
different thing if you try to abort third term, which is something they don't do, thankfully. Even though Trump has
All
claimed
right.
it.
Okay.
Trump actually, this is how stupid this guy is.
Oh.
One time that they do abortions after the birth. What do you mean, kill babies? You fucking idiot!
Oh my
Oh God, he's so
god.
stupid. And you know why?
That's
If
so
I come, and that's
stupid.
funny. The funny thing I've complained about Star Trek Academy in certain comments. I had to erase the comment because people were like, "You're this and you're a bigot and you're right wing." I'm like,
No.
you're stupid. Why? It's the same argument that they had with. Hey, I like the Orville. Oh, you fucking hate Discovery then. You're a bigot. I'm a
No,
bigot
I
because I
like
like
the
the Orville. Where did
Orville.
this come from? I got this a couple of
I
times,
like the
dude.
Orville.
Where I was talking about the
Yeah.
Orville and like somebody's like brings up Discovery and how I hate. I'm like,
Oh
what
my
is this
god.
projection?
Yeah.
Triangulum
I
Studios. Remember that person on Twitter and they're on YouTube
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Came after
Yeah.
me and started. I'm
Really?
like,
Wow.
I thought you. I thought and like talked about how
Hmm.
many times I love Michael Burnham and
Yeah.
that how I actually am a fan of Discovery, but I think it has a lot of problems and it is a lot of
Yeah.
times very mediocre and sometimes very bad. And I think
Hmm.
Discovery is on par with Strange New Worlds, where I kind of have a take it or leave it love hate relationship with it.
Right.
But like I remember being banned from Trek Yard's chat for
Oh yeah.
this. I
Oh
criticized
wow.
Michael Burnham. One thing about her me say all the positive. So positive, positive, positive. But I don't like this thing. It was something about
And then,
how I thought the
then
creatives of Discovery put too much focus on Burnham, and they didn't let the other characters kind of breathe
and you got
around
banned for
her,
that? That's
which
stupid.
was true, which was a common
That's
complaint about the character. Don't agree with the Mary
that's
Sue stuff, but that was a common complaint. Oh, you're barred, and I asked Captain Foley sometime later, and he didn't understand why. He's like, I must have said something wrong or something. I'm like,
that's
you dudes are the ones as popular as you are who say the good and the bad and don't focus one way or another.
yeah.
So why is it that when I'm trying to be fair in my criticisms and
You
saying
get
my
banned.
positives and negatives, I get banned. To
That's
this
not
day, I
fair.
don't think I can. To this day, I don't think I can comment on any of their live stuff. Yeah, I still watch them. I'm an idiot.
That's that's
I'm like,
stupid.
all
I don't,
because of
yeah.
7 fucking years ago.
Yeah. No,
I said
I haven't
some.
watched I haven't watched him in a long time. I gotta check up on
I'm so
him.
sorry I got worked up over this. I
No, it's
probably
okay. It's
had too
fine.
much coffee.
It's fine. It's
But this
fine.
has
It's
been
fine.
building up in my head of just like I'm out
Yeah,
there like
like
looking at Starfleet Academy reviews. I'm like, where are all the positive ones? And it's like they're not fucking
we're
there.
you know,
And
a
you will
really
see
good.
certain so yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. A really good Star Trek reviewer. I don't know if you ever heard of him before, but his name is the Trek Lad. I don't know if you've watched him before, but he's really positive. I think you'll like him a lot. I don't know if you ever heard of him before.
I
Have
think
you heard of him before?
when I say I'm looking for positive ones, I'm trying to have someone convince me of what I'm not convinced of.
Oh,
And the
okay.
few that I've come across
Hmm.
haven't convinced me. And the comments, I've an obscene amount of comments. I'm not active on either Threads or X, which means I don't comment. I don't.
Right.
I observe from time to time
You, you observe.
things about Starfleet Academy over the 10 episodes,
Right.
and I've noticed on X negative, 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 shit, shit, shit. It's all shit.
Oh
Threads,
shit.
no. Threads is I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Sycophants, basically. Which is
Yeah. See,
not be a sycophant. I don't give a fuck.
it's not that
It's all
bad.
good if you enjoy it.
It's not.
It's
Enjoy it.
you're good. But
Yeah.
the funny thing is, I see a lot of the negatives calling out the people who like it, saying,
Okay.
"I don't know, this is crap. Anybody who likes it is a stupid idiot." I don't see a lot of that. I see some of that, but not a lot. But I do see an awful lot of positive comments. Then say, "Fuck the haters, the bigots, and the transphobes, and the
Oh,
blah blah
that's
blah blah
stupid.
blah." I'm like, why
What?
are so many
What?
positive comments followed by bitching
Negative
about
ones.
literally the most vitriolic of all the reviews?
That is so stupid. I don't
So
understand
that
why they do that.
anybody who complains about the fucking show is a piece of shit. Who's on
That's
one political
ridiculous.
fucking?
And
It's
you,
so
yeah, yeah,
stupid.
and
It
you
is
wonder,
so stupid.
and you wonder why I didn't want to actually talk about the show or review the show.
Robert Picardo.
Oh God.
He's shown a video of Goose squawking or something, and he's like, "This is people complaining about like the like." Anson I've seen be bitter and accusatory
Yeah.
to
No, but no,
fans who complain, but
no, but did you
certain
see?
fans really do are vitriolic and are who claim we're not racist and homophobic, but then go on to constantly say racist and fucking homophobic things. I don't like Jaden. He's taking out the ass. It's like I'm not homophobic. Well, why do you say things like that? Why do you keep
Mm,
referencing Jaden taking it up the ass when there's actually none of that in the show? The gayest thing that ever
no,
happened to Jaden in
you
the
wear a
show was
skirt.
oh my god, run for the hills. You had Howard Stern in like 1990 fucking 4 have two guys make out on the Tonight Show and people are like no big deal, Republican or Democrat. What happened to that
Common
side
sense.
and like their intolerance of when they were the ones who were like it's so
Mhm.
weird how everything's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
topsy turvy. It
yeah.
makes no sense
Nope.
But then the actors and the creatives see the worst of the worst, because the worst
They
of the
do.
worst, the rage bait, gets the most views and the most attention. So
Yeah.
everybody in between
Gets
who's like,
drowned
I don't
out.
like this show because it's poorly written. It has nothing to do with either political leanings, gay, DEI, or any of the bullshit talking points that rage bait
Mhm.
makes their nut off of. And listen,
Yeah.
me or you could do it very easily.
Yeah, we
We
could.
could switch and just be like, fuck, fuck, fuck. Like whoever made this comment earlier, rude vegetable. This dude looks. I don't know if he's talking about some character in the show or one of us because he thinks because we're
We're
complaining
idiots.
we're part
Yeah.
of the hate
No,
wagon.
I mean, no,
When
I
really,
know.
two of us have given Modern Trek a shot. Go ahead. I'm sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
Marcelo.
No,
I'm
I.
so
Yeah,
sorry.
that's okay. That's okay. No, I look. I'll tell you. I've spoken about Starfleet Academy twice on the internet. Twice. That's it. I have barely said 2 words about the show, except on on 2 different occasions, on this show and on a earlier show at like the start of the season. But that was it.
With Text Trek, right?
No, yes, it was Text Trek, and then it was on. Yeah,
Starfleet
it
Way.
was Text Trek. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or so
No,
Starfleet Sohails, all right?
no. I haven't talked to Sohail about Academy. I've only spoken about Academy
Oh, okay.
on st- t- Fathery show. Yeah.
Okay.
But that was like early on, and then I just got so upset with it. I was like, I don't want to talk about the show anymore. And then at the finale, you came to me and you came to me and said, "Do you want to talk about the show?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's just talk about it." Yeah,
So is he's still in. Not only that, okay, remember when I was on the Robert Meyer Burnett thing and they all kind of like shut me down when I tried to confront them about they were saying the sets had to be
yep,
down by December 15th or something, and
yeah,
one guy was
yeah,
like talking over me and saying, "No, there is no second season of Starfleet Academy." I was like, "Aren't
yeah.
they filming it now?" And like they really dismissed me and like shut me down.
It's
And
done.
even
Yeah,
Robert Meyer Burnett, sometimes he spouts some fucking bullshit, man. And he believed that bullshit rumor. There's a really bigoted homophobic dude who spreads a lot of
yeah,
rumors on YouTube. I forget his
yeah.
name, El Del Arco or something.
Oh
He's
yeah,
a
is that
real
the
piece of
ball guy?
fucking. He's a real
Is
piece
it?
of shit, man. I don't fucking mind calling him out.
Is that the ball guy that says I got sources everywhere? No, it's probably that.
No, that's Tachyon Pulse.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
don't
another guy. Yeah.
mind
I got
him. He's a
sources.
bit harmless.
Yeah, no, it's like,
He
where
is
are your
really.
sources from?
He's a flip flop. It's amazing how nobody catches on to his kind of like fake
His
sources and all
bullshit.
this stuff.
Yeah, his
But
bullshit.
some of these guys are friends with pieces of shit. That's what I don't like too. People who I don't
Yeah, yeah,
mind, who are like friends with people who are very openly, fucking like vitriolically like gay is evil kind of people. I'm like,
yeah,
sorry, but if you're born a certain way, there's kids who've killed themselves because wherever they are geographically, don't accept them like that. You gotta accept people
yeah,
for who they are. We gotta get over this shit, man. We really gotta get over
yeah.
this fucking like
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
hating people for who they are stuff. If somebody's an obnoxious prick,
yeah. I mean, like but
obviously they
I'm like,
deserve some backlash, but not because of who they are. Come on.
yeah, but here's the thing. I mean, if you don't like somebody, just stay the fuck away from them, dude. Why you just gotta bring them down like that? Just stay the fuck away from them. But you know, you, you can't because you just want to be heard.
But 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 you will find these YouTubers will say things like, "Yeah, this is definitely true. I heard," like they will just say it as fact, and then it doesn't come true, and then they amend it, and none of the people who follow them care that they're bullshit. That's the real fucking sad thing
That's
about
the
it.
real problem,
It's
right?
like it's like Kurtzman fired, Kurtzman out, Kurtzman fired, Kurtzman out. Well,
Yeah,
They tore down the Academy sets. No, actually, they're
No,
still filming.
they're still they're
No,
still
no, he
up
tore
in
them down.
season.
Well,
uh, no, he didn't.
well. Guess what? I've had these arguments. People, well, Strange New Worlds are shutting down. They're filming, wrapping up season. They're tearing down them
It's
sets
done.
by December 15th. I
Stranger
don't know where
Worlds is
December
done.
15th came from, but it's bullshit.
Yeah,
They're still standing. They're still standing because
yeah,
they're still making the decision on Star Trek Year One. I don't know
yeah, yeah.
who's paying to keep them there,
I don't know who's paying to
but
keep
they're
me there, but they're
soon.
still up.
It's money. It's
Oh,
money to keep those
by the way,
places, those sets standing.
I don't know. I don't know if you heard this, PJ, but the wonderful people at StarTrekMovie.com had a great article a couple days ago, and apparently, your favorite guy, Kurtzman, is is beginning the dialogue to with Sky Dance Paramount to see what the future of Star Trek is going to be, and I'm like, yeah, you should leave. I don't know if you read that.
I think Kurtzman. I think under Secret Hideout, it is possible to continue. People just like vehemently. I don't agree with people who say he's like every single element of modern Trek sucks. Indeed, it
No,
doesn't. Indeed, it does not.
he's done
Kurtzman
something
has
right.
actually he produced 2 seasons of Prodigy. Granted, he didn't keep it going. Uh,
No, he didn't.
5 seasons of Lower Decks, and I know that's not everybody loves
Yeah,
it, but it's
yeah,
one of the better. He produced
yeah.
season 3 of Picard.
Five
He
seasons of
produced five
Discovery.
seasons of Discovery, which I don't hate. I don't
Yeah,
love, but I don't hate it.
no, yeah, don't
I
hate him.
like certain parts, certain episodes. I will still go back and watch and enjoy. But it
Yeah,
has a lot of problems.
it
He
does.
produced some Strange New
Stranger
Worlds is
World.
pretty good. A lot of it's mediocre, and season 3 was.
Annoying.
Season 4 is probably going to be not very good.
Yeah. Oh,
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
yeah.
But I'm saying it's possible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All the hype to him is like make something that See, I think there's so much resentment now because what happened was I'll give you an example of the Snyderverse stuff. Remember Restore the Snyderverse
Yeah,
or Justice League, and they wanted to, and everybody's like, it's not
yeah.
gonna happen. It's not, it's too expensive, but it did happen. It was on HBO Max.
Yeah, it
It's
happened.
probably Zack Snyder's best movie, that 4 hour version
Yeah,
of
it's
Justice
it's
League.
really
It
great.
is
Oh, I
literally
love it.
one of the best superhero movies ever made.
I love it. I
A
love it. So good.
long journey. It is
Yeah,
really good.
yeah.
I
When
remember
Flash.
Father from Text Trek.
Yeah, he hated
Uh,
that.
I said something about like wanting to see the Snyder cut of Justice League, and he was probably joking, but still, I was kind of like taken aback by his assumption. It's like you must be one of those guys who goes on and said like trolls with the hashtag. I said that's the
No.
problem with internet culture is that
Yeah.
I said something positive about Zack Snyder, so I'm a toxic Snyder bro all of a sudden, right? Okay, sure.
You know
Same
what?
thing with
You know
Star
what?
Trek.
You know what? People, but here's the problem. People label other people without hearing them out. That's the problem.
All the time. All
All
the
the
time.
time. Yeah. Major problem.
It's the same thing with Star Trek Legacy. There's so
Yeah.
many assholes, and I'm calling them out really like
Who think that's gonna happen?
who can't request Star Trek Legacy like fucking blah 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 Star Trek Legacy. Don't give us this Starfleet Academy shit. It's like I get where you're coming from. I understand your frustration, but maybe there's a nicer way
To
to
say
kind of
that?
propose. It's like rather than Starfleet Academy, I would prefer Star Trek Legacy. Let's hope it happens. Same thing with remember remastered DS9. You were never going to get anywhere with remastered DS9 with people like being vitriolic about it.
Nope.
But not everybody who advocated for a continuation, whether Star Trek Legacy or whatever else, uh, not all of those people were assholes. It's just that
Yeah.
it's just now I think the idea is well, if we do Star Trek Legacy now, we're kind of caving to that toxic fandom. I'm like,
Mhm.
I get where you're coming from there, certainly because
Yeah.
online is fucked up. It's a
No,
jungle out there.
Yeah,
But
it's a
truly,
great
if
place.
you announced a show with Jerry Ryan as the star, with the captain of the Enterprise,
That'd
and
be great.
somehow Terry Metalis was involved, you're not caving to toxic
No,
fandom. You're just
no, you're not.
sure. Maybe a lot of the fans who were very vitriolic may like it, like a lot of fans who really hated Modern Trek and said a lot of nasty shit about it
Right,
constantly.
right.
Well, like Picard season
I
three is
remember.
pretty good. I
No,
can agree that it's pretty good too. But you have people out there who deliberately hate Picard season three just because the other side that they don't like liked it. They refuse
right,
to
right,
acknowledge anything good about it because no, the toxic it's them. I can't like it. I can only like the
right.
stuff that they hate. I'm like, this is another online mentality that drives me up the wall.
Great. Yeah. No, no, no. Star Trek season three. Sorry, Picard season three was great. I mean, it had some problems, but it was great.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't like what. It wasn't like wow, this is a masterpiece. It's like, no, this is pretty good compared to what we've been getting. And it's just
Yeah, yeah,
really
yeah.
nice to
No,
see a follow
they
up
all
to
came back
Nemesis and a
together.
kind of
Yeah.
a conclusion to the TNG era. That's all.
Yeah, man. Great stuff. Good
It
stuff.
was nice. It was nostalgic, but it was nostalgic done well. They could have certainly had the same kind of basic plot and just written all the characters as horribly as they did in Starfleet Academy. It would have been insufferable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Would have been
But
insufferable.
this, like seeing Starfleet Academy and then recently Section 31, just
Oh man.
it weirdly validates the part of me that's always been like, Discovery ain't that bad, people. Yes, it's made
No,
a
it's
lot of
not.
stupid mistakes and errors here and
Yeah.
there, but it's
Yeah. Yeah.
really not that.
The Discovery is not that bad. Sure, sure, sure. Discovery has its issues, like PJ said, but it's not that bad.
It's not. And
No.
um, this is the first time in 10 years, more than 10 years, that there's been no Star Trek
In
actively
production.
filming. Now,
Yeah.
there's still new Trek in production. The
Mhm.
both
Season of Strange New Worlds.
4 and 5 have to be worked on, and season 2 of Academy.
Mhm.
But no plans to film anything else. The latest thing that has been pitched is Star Trek Year One.
Year one.
We have yet to know anything about the workplace comedy with Tawny Newsome, but judging by
That
the
should be.
reception to the writing in
No,
Starfleet Academy, I don't think that's going to happen.
nope.
I think the Paramount execs are like, you know what, this blatant lower decks type of
Lower
comedy
Dexy.
with a
I'm
wonderful
sorry, that was
cast,
funny. Lower Dexy. I'm sorry.
it doesn't fit.
Yeah, it
We've
doesn't
proved
fit.
that now with Starfleet Academy, where you're trying to do serious, heartfelt, emotional things, and sometimes it works. Like Caleb and his mother reuniting.
Tarima.
It's all very touching. There's some
Yeah.
touching, genuine moments where it's well acted and stuff, but it's in a sea of crap. It's
Yeah,
just
it
a
is.
sea of
It's in a
shit.
sea of crap. I
Of
think,
lens flare
I
and
think.
spinny
Yeah,
cameras and mushy dialogue and terrible
oh,
lines
awful.
and just per hour. You're you're almost 10 years into this version of the franchise, this Secret Hideout era of Star Trek on
10 years.
TV. You'd think it would be improving, not getting worse. You think
Yeah.
they'd
First of all,
learn, but it's like they're not. It's like two
no.
steps forward, 8 steps back.
Yeah, I can't believe. Yeah, I can't believe it's almost been. I can't believe we're almost 10 years into Secret Hideout. Like that's crazy.
It's uh, Star Trek Discovery wasn't called Discovery. We didn't have any announcement in 2015.
Yeah, we got. Yeah,
That's how
well,
long ago. It's
yeah,
like
well, yeah,
11
wow,
years
shit.
ago.
Oh my god,
It didn't actually come
Jesus.
out until 2017, but remember it was supposed to come out in 2016. That got delayed. It
Yep,
got delayed
got
twice
delayed.
actually. It was originally
It
supposed to come
did.
out in 2016. Then it was
It
supposed to come out
did.
in early 2017. It got pushed to September, I think, of 2017.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been a long road, dude.
Wow,
Getting
shit.
from there to here.
Woo! Yeah, that stupid shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, look. When Secret High, when Kurtzman's era does end, eventually, I think it's going to be the most divisive time in Star Trek fan history. Like, I think it's like, yeah.
and it may not end. It
No,
may
it may
just
not
continue
end.
on until the
Yeah,
2030s.
yeah, may, yeah. Who
And
knows? Who knows?
just, I don't see how the reaction to this show is going to help anything.
I don't
Because
think so either.
as much as people who love the show want to believe that, oh, it's really good and everybody is just wrong and a bigot. I fucking hate that attitude for one thing, where you're just like,
Mhm.
and why is it that is it why is it I can't even talk. Why is it that
You
the
can't
liberal
talk.
side or why is it that the so-called people who are accused of being woke all the time or the liberal kind of left-leaning side, why are they the ones being so ignorant sometimes?
I don't
I
know.
understand it. The other side who with their vitriol and hate for gay Klingons and all this stuff, and that can exist. And no female gender in my house. Fuck off. Get a life. Stop jerking off so much. Uh, it's. I don't want to sound like Trump. There are idiots on both sides. there, Trump said there are good people on both sides. No, there's stupid fucking people on both sides. And I love the people like who just understand it's bad hiring practices. It's literally you're just not hiring the people who have the right knowledge. And those people can be any color, they can be any gender, sexuality. It's about what they know about the franchise and what they can do for the franchise. But if the person, the producer, Alex Kurtzman, and other producers at the top are simply dictating, make it as modern as you want, the dialogue as modern as you want,
Yeah.
it's
Oh
just about the
God.
message. It's not really about the future. I think that's misguided. I think you can do
Yeah.
message and and a good story that really respects the concept of you being in the 32nd fucking century.
Yeah. No,
And
but I'm
other
just
people who
saying. Look.
complain, well, the technology's too advanced. I'm like, no, 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 no. The technology's not too advanced. It's that it's poorly written sometimes where the solutions to problems seem to come nowhere, like the resolution to the omega particle thing was
Yeah. Yeah.
really
Yeah. That shit.
dumb. And the creation of the solution would be equally dumb.
Go.
It's you're not having the same level that they have in a show called, say, like For All Mankind or The
No. No.
Expanse,
Oh, so
where
good. Yeah.
yes, they're focused, but they're also really invested in the verisimilitude of future narrative, like
Right.
setting something
Hmm.
in the future. It's not purely allegory.
No, it's not.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, people in the show are like, bro, hey, bro, and let's
Oh
workshop that. And they're saying like very,
no.
very temporary
Modern.
things that in just 10 years will seem very dated.
Yeah.
Just
It's
10
gonna.
years.
Yeah.
Even Discovery, praising Elon Musk. I know
Oh
people love
yeah.
him,
That's
people
gonna.
hate him. He's a very divisive dude. If they had
Yeah.
known that back then in Discovery, I don't think Lorca would
They
be
probably would have said that.
mentioning his name in some kind of positive context because
Hmm.
he just is divisive. I'm not saying
Right.
good or bad. I'm just saying he literally is divisive. Very
Hmm.
divisive. Thank
Hmm.
you.
Yeah. Extremely dark. Yeah, man. Ugh.
I've talked so much. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No, it's
I've
okay.
gotten
It's
so
okay.
worked up.
That's all right. That's all
You're
right.
my therapy,
Yeah.
Marcelo. You're my therapy. You're
Yeah,
my
good
therapist.
therapy. I just show up and you're like, oh my god, you was God.
You're like Conan O'Brien. If I had, you're like, yes. Well,
Yep.
you need a good night's
Yes.
sleep.
Yes. Yeah. That's right.
Have you seen
Just
that
like a
movie?
glass of yeah. Just take a glass of warm milk and you'll be fine.
My neck hurts from talking so much. I'm
Oh my
so
god,
upset.
that's funny. That's
I'm
okay.
like
That's
Daryl
okay.
all of a
No,
sudden.
but yeah, no, but
Center of attention.
no, but we actually almost went like for 2 hours. That's crazy. Yeah.
You probably went for
No, but
5 minutes. I think I went for an hour and 55.
yeah, now we're 55, right? No, but I
This is
think
the
the future is no, no, go ahead.
no. There's a delay. I stopped talking a minute ago. Go ahead.
Oh no, no,
My
no,
internet connection is slow or something.
Yeah, I think the future of Star Trek is very in doubt at this point. I think it's listen, I think it's a good idea not to have any new Star Trek shows into production at this point. I think that's a great idea. Letting the franchise rest a little bit isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know,
You know what I would do if I were Paramount at this point? I would say, listen, guys, get season 4 of Strange New Worlds out before June, maybe May or June. Get that out because it's been
yeah,
filmed for almost 2 years. Like it's
it's
been they've already filmed a season after that already, which is 6
yeah,
episodes, granted.
they finished that shit
So
already.
presumably, Strange New Worlds season
No, but
4
aren't we?
is going to be this year.
Aren't Yeah, no, but I was just about to say that. Aren't we gonna get? Aren't we gonna get Strange New Worlds this year?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no way
that we don't
they're waiting to keep that. I mean, they've been in post production on it for
forever.
for a while.
Yeah,
But he uh
mm,
it is possible to have
yeah,
a second season of Academy by January of 2027,
yeah.
and then
I mean,
the very
mm,
last season. So by mid to late 2027,
mm,
whatever's left should be done and over with.
yeah,
Something else gets into production. If we get to
I mean,
2027 and there's still nothing new in production, the Alex Kurtzman is fired rumors is gonna flare up again,
it's gonna.
and then
Yeah, they're gonna.
that YouTuber gets the thousands of views on his bullshit,
Yeah, the
fucking,
tips.
who has claimed at least 18 times that I have the info. This is
I got
claiming that it's true.
sources.
It's not even
I
a
got sources.
rumor. It's true. He's been fired. He's out. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's
No,
gone.
it's not. No, it's not.
Year after year, he's like
Yeah,
there. It's like, how is this fucking stupid? How is
yeah,
nobody even in the
yeah,
comments is calling him out?
yeah. But
Literally, the
also,
one comment that ever calls these people out, no likes. The replies are almost nonsensical. Like, you're a
yeah,
fucking shill. You're a shill. It's like, dude, I'm just a regular, not me, or not
yeah, just
necessarily
somebody
me. I
else.
mean, but like anybody who just challenges them,
Yeah.
it's like,
Mhm.
you're talking about shill. You're the shill for this fucking
Mhm.
bullshit YouTuber who, more power to them. You want to
Yeah.
sell some bullshit and make that's your
Yeah, why
thing.
not?
I'm just weirded out by like the naivete of like people who are like, wait. This is the 8th time in 4 years that you wholeheartedly believe this YouTuber who's completely lied to you and
Yeah.
bullshitted you and pulled the wool over your eyes. It's like,
Mm.
how many times does a boy have to cry wolf before you ignore him? Like,
Yeah, I guess so, right? Guess has to be a lot, I guess.
and
Yeah.
sometimes people will be like, "Oh, I never claimed that Kurtzman
Yeah.
was out." It's like, you did.
Yeah, you did. It's on
I
camera, you
can't
did
believe
it.
I can't believe the lying that goes on in certain YouTube circles. Just the outright fucking just bullshit. That
It's bullshit.
I'm like, are these bots in the comments? Are these can't be real people who are like,
I
yeah,
don't know, man.
Kurtzman's dope boy. Just I'm gonna repeat this everywhere I go. And
Yeah.
then when the guy comes up with a different rumor the next month, I'm gonna repeat that. It's like,
Mm.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
think a lot of gaslighting is going on too. People just
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
know
yeah.
shit
Mm.
is not real and just like, I fucking hate him, so I'll just this lie and hope that it becomes a reality. And then if someday 7 years down the line he's gone, he's
Yeah.
they fire him, or he's we were right the whole time.
No,
It's
you
like,
weren't.
oh no, you just
No,
threw
no, no.
a bunch of shit, and 5 years later something stuck, and you said, look, I made a prediction earlier this year on a comment in one of these fucking videos. I said, listen, I said, this is my prediction. If the comment's still there, it's got like 5 likes, which is not good. But it's in a place where my comment wouldn't be welcome. I'm not saying
Yeah,
this as a fan of Modern Trek or a hater of Modern Trek. I'm just saying this as a cynical kind of thing. I said,
a cynical.
in March, I said, Academy is going to be renewed for season 3. Probably not going to happen. Who knows?
Yeah.
Just being cynical about like how not only will Kurtzman not be fired, this will keep going on.
Yeah.
Uh, at San Diego Comic Con, they're gonna or Star Trek Las Vegas, they're gonna hype up season 2 of Academy and season 4 of Strange New Worlds. They
Mhm.
may announce a
Year
workplace
one.
comedy, the one that Tanya is, and by the end of the year, Star Trek would have lost more fans than it gained, which is the
Oh
pattern,
shit.
which seems to be the
Yeah.
pattern.
Yeah.
Now that seemed at the time, months ago, the most likely scenario,
Right.
but I don't know now. I'm not
Yeah.
saying I'm not going out
Not going on a
leading
limb, right?
anybody who claims they have an inside source. Anybody who says
Mm-hmm.
they have an inside source is almost 99% full of shit.
9% lying through their teeth. Yeah, full of shit.
Either lying through their teeth or being manipulated by somebody who's
Who
saying
says they
knowledge, which
who
I know
says they
personally
work
has
for
happened.
somebody? Yeah.
Yeah, I've known people who have tricked people like that. Not me personally, I haven't done that. But
Yeah.
I've known
Yeah,
people who
man.
have done that to others, and they fall for it. Like Kurtzman smashed a TV.
No, he
It's like,
didn't.
no, that story was fake. It was and you just it was so juicy to
Yeah.
you. You said it was fact,
Kurtzman smashed
and
the
you look like
TV.
a fool.
Yeah.
Kurtzman was so pissed off at Doomcock, he smashed the TV.
Bullshit. He doesn't. First
No,
of all.
no, that didn't happen.
Yeah,
Somebody
he
made that
didn't.
up, told that to whoever Doomcock is.
Yeah.
That didn't affect. No, even the bullshit doesn't affect. There is a
No.
market. There's
He's.
a rage bait market.
Yeah, of course there
Anger
is. Of course
sells
there is.
more than anything else.
That's right. That's right.
So my video should get like 4 views instead of just one today.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. But but it'll be interesting to see how many views this gets. I think.
I don't know.
I mean, unless you
My
want
videos don't really give views. This is like I said. This is more therapy than anything else.
therapy, therapy on video, brought to you by Boat Trek.
Yeah, but
That's
I've
good.
seen people on threads being like, I don't like Star Trek, Starfleet Academy, and somebody be like, you're a loser. I'm like,
Oh, that's
why,
unfortunate.
why am I experiencing such vitriol from people more much vitriol from people who like the show as I do from people who hate it? It's so fucking
Yeah, I don't.
weird.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just one of those things, you know.
I love
I have
Starfleet
no idea.
Academy.
I
The
mean,
haters
yeah,
are
yeah,
just fucking stupid.
yeah. I
I'm like,
mean,
what?
I mean, I have watched. Well, the only YouTubers that I've watched talk about Academy are really fair. They're not haters and they're not lovers. They're right down the middle. Um. Yeah. So I haven't. Yeah. And
Yeah,
I
like
haven't
Jesse
really.
Jenner is kind of in the middle. Trek yards
Yeah.
are kind of the good and bad things.
Yeah.
What else? I don't know.
I mean,
I've,
I
I've,
listened
I've,
to,
I've discovered a lot of new people I've never seen
okay.
before who are
Yeah.
suddenly like making the bucks off of
Making the
this Academy stuff.
making the
Like literally,
yeah, like
they're like watched Star Trek before, but people want me to talk about the show, and I'm all of a
mhm.
sudden people like YouTubers actually saying I'm getting my channel's blowing up because I'm bitching about
So
the show, which
I'm
is your
pitching about this.
prerogative.
Right,
But
right,
when you start talking about I'm not I'm not a bigot or a homo, they are out there. I just don't agree with these idiots
right.
who fucking label everybody that just
Yeah.
because they have a dissenting remark about the show.
Hmm.
It's like, hello, how do you actually listen to the person's complaint? Uh, I said before Discovery season 2 came out, I said I think in the plot of season 2 there will be something wrong with Spock, and Michael Burnham will have to help him. I didn't say this as a complaint of like, I didn't say anything like that. I just simply made a prediction about Spock will have a problem. Michael Burnham will help him, and somebody labeled me as a toxic fan for saying
Well,
that particular thing. And then I had to
oh
say
my
to that
god,
person, did you read the rest of what I said? And they're like, to be fair, I did not. So
you
they
should have
heard
read the
the
rest.
part that they didn't agree with, assumed a whole thing about me, and
That's
then
awful.
had no idea that I actually like you
That
hate Michael. Someone said that to me.
oh
I'm like, why? Because it was in a Facebook group years ago. I'm like, no, I actually said a lot of positive things about the character. I'm not
yeah,
actually one of the ones who shits all over the
and the
character.
show, and the
And they're like,
show.
no, but you said this one thing. I said one negative. See,
Thing
this is the problem. You just
20 years
focused on the
ago.
one, and you think I fucking hate everything. Hey, I
Yeah,
don't like the musical episode of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Well, you
I
hate
hate
musicals. You.
that. First of all,
Why are there
first of
so
all,
stupid people on either side of this argument? Why?
first of all, that
Why?
episode is atrocious. Second of all, second of all, I just think,
Some of the
I
songs aren't
just
even
think,
that bad. I don't even fucking hate it. I just think
yeah,
it's stupid. Just an overall
yeah,
stupid concept.
yeah, I just don't like that episode at all. I don't like it at all. It's awful.
And I love back my old Twitter when I actually used to interact on the actual boat trick thing where I got like a lot of fucking like retweets and likes for certain things, and it was only the hateful thing. It was only the really negative stuff, and then anything
Right.
positive I would say get no attention whatsoever.
No
But when I
attention.
complained about the Klingon singing in that episode, got like
Yeah, 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 yeah. Likes just rolled
negative
in.
YouTubers, whatever.
Whatever,
And then
man.
people were like,
Whatever.
"You're fucking this and you're fucking that." Your tweet's up and it's negative. People don't look at your
Mm.
profile. They don't investigate who you are. Like you see profile visits in the analytics.
No, yeah, you do.
Why is there 100,000 impressions on this tweet? 4 profile visits. 60
Yeah, man.
comments saying what a piece of shit I am. And then it's like,
it's,
one of the
it's
ones
not
was,
really
you don't like musicals. I like Grease. I like Jesus Christ Superstar. I like South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I like
uncut.
music. You know what I mean? Naming off every, and then they don't like. What are they going to respond with? You're just saying that. It's like, yes, everybody's lying. Nobody can be trusted. Sure, whatever.
Oh my god,
You're just
Jesus.
out to attack somebody because I said I didn't like the musical episode that you liked. You know, friends throughout my entire life have shit on things that I've liked,
Uh
and I'm
huh.
like, uh huh.
Uh
You
huh.
like
Yeah.
stupid stuff I don't like either. That's the way the
Yeah.
world is. And
Yeah.
I cherish the moments where we sit down and we watch something like Batman Begins. And we're like, Batman sucks. You just trust me for once as a friend and watch this VHS copy of Batman Begins. Last VHS ever
It's
rented,
pretty
by the way.
good. Yeah.
My friends were like, you know what? You were right. We really normally hate everything you like. You were right on this one. Gotta cherish
That's
those
funny.
moments.
That's funny. We normally hate everything you like, but you already. That's funny. That's good.
Oh,
That's really funny.
PJ's recommending something. It's probably gonna suck. I'm
Probably.
like, which is funny because I tend to like things that are generally well liked. It's
You
just
recommended
some
you
some people have
you re-
particular tastes.
right. You recommended the Cheer Company to me, and I really liked that show. That was fun.
Yeah, like most of the things that are like really well regarded,
I
just
was
in
enjoying
general,
it.
are usually fucking good. Like, there's not this weird alternate universe where things are just amazing or just shit. Like
Yeah, yeah, but people
Matlock
seem
is a
to
very
believe.
one of the most popular shows on TV.
Mhm,
Not a fan.
mhm.
Not a fan of the new Matlock. Can't deny that
Yeah,
a
I
lot of people
mean,
like the NCIS shows.
yeah,
Law and Order.
I,
Not into it.
yeah,
Popular.
I like, I like old Matlock. Um, I don't, I don't really like the new show. I think it's okay.
I like Columbo back in the day. And just one
I
more
felt like,
thing.
yeah, just one more thing. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I like Tyler Sheridan stuff. So
Oh, Taylor Sheridan.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, Taylor Sheridan. Like Tyler. What the fuck I get Tyler from?
Uh,
Um,
I just started watching Marshalls with
Marshalls, yeah,
Yellowstone.
yeah,
There's
it's pretty
another
good.
one coming out, I think, on Sunday. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
Another one, The
the
Madison,
the Madison. I'm excited about that one too.
and
Yeah, dude.
with Beth
Yeah, that's
and
right. And with Beth and Rick. I don't know what the name of the show's gonna be, but weren't they gonna do
yeah,
one with McConaughey in it?
yeah. I don't
Is
know what
that
happened to
is
that.
that? Yeah, yeah.
They were also
I
supposed
thought it.
to do this four six is spinoff, another spinoff. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 Yellowstone spinoffs, and only three three are currently in production, I believe.
Right, right, right,
Which
right.
is Marshall's.
Crazy.
Well, that's out now. It's coming out,
That's out now.
and
Yeah,
Madison is
that's out.
about to come out,
Yeah,
and the other
yeah.
spinoff
Uh-huh. Yeah.
next
With
year,
Brett, yeah.
later this year. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I'm actually a bigger fan of like the Yellowstone spin-offs than I am of the original show, which is crazy, but
And I have come across some people who are like, "Oh, Taylor Sheridan, MAGA or something." I'm like,
yeah.
I didn't get, I don't understand. Like,
I don't understand people.
yes, Billy Bob Thornton and Landman, for example, you could assume he's probably a character. They don't. I don't think they specify. I don't know. I
No,
can't remember.
no.
But
I mean,
if you sit down and watch Landman, you're not seeing political agenda on the screen. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
you
You're just
not
seeing
no.
good old fashioned fucking storytelling, baby.
Yeah, and yeah,
Like
and
good stuff.
yeah, also the main reason why I like a lot of Taylor Sheridan shows is his shows really go into like Americana and like the country vibe thing. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good stuff.
I do.
And I'm not like you should make him do Star Trek or anything. It's just that's an example of a showrunner, a producer
Who knows what he's
who
doing?
knows his material.
Yeah,
Alex Kurtzman is a guy who
yeah.
occasionally lucks into producing some good Star Trek.
Good.
Lucks
Yeah,
into, stumbles into, fumbles into.
bubbles into it.
He is creatively driven. He is the death of the fucking thing. And you know what? I still say that he could produce good stuff. I'm not a fucking fire this dude kind of dude.
No,
But
but
take it or leave it, baby. Like if he goes, he's gone. It's not
yeah,
like I see Kurtzman has fired rumors. Like I get offended. Like I want him to stay. I'm offended
yeah,
because it's bullshit. People just keep believing it. That's what's offensive to me. Whether he
yeah,
stays or goes means doesn't mean a lick of piss to me.
yeah,
Whether he like people just automatically assume a legacy continuation would just automatically be a good. I don't know if he's creatively involved. It fucking won't be for sure.
no,
In
no,
fact,
no.
he tried he pitched something to Jerry Ryan that was a
Oh
legacy
yeah,
type thing, continuation,
yeah.
and apparently Jerry Ryan was like, no.
No, not yeah. No,
She
but
said it wasn't
yeah,
legacy, and Terry Tallis wanted, but it was some kind of continuation that she knew
right.
better.
No, but
She knew.
yeah, but the thing about it is, if legacy is indeed a thing, I don't think Kurtzman is going to have like a creative credit on it or whatever. I think he's just going to produce it.
Well, if it's under secret hideout producer, it all
Yeah.
depends on what he hovers above creatively. If
Mhm.
he's like with Terry Metalis, he kind of like
He
gave
left
the
him
reins
alone.
to him and said he left him alone, and apparently with a reduced budget. I've heard rumors that Star Trek Picard season 3 will never force release because it was, as Robert Meyer Burnett claims, which I think is, it seems absurd to me. It was only filmed in 2K. Hello. An individual can go out and buy a camera that can film in 4K. What are you talking
Yeah,
about? In fact, as
yeah.
far as I know,
I
almost
think
all things are filmed at least an 8K fucking resolution for future proofing. Almost everything
yep,
is like that.
Mhm.
Uh, I know
Yeah.
Superman and Lois, the cinematographers or somebody on that show, one time
So
specifically talked about the cameras that they used and their 8K and standard, and that movie and TV cameras are basically interchangeable now. It's just the lenses and the lighting that make the difference. And
Mhm.
you know, it's like this belief
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Kurtzman hated Picard and Terry Metalis or
No, he didn't.
something secretly,
No, he didn't.
and
No, he
he
didn't.
only gave him 2K camera. Really? Is that a
That's
thing?
ridiculous.
I'd like to hear some confirmation from somebody who actually worked on the show that for
That's
some
ridiculous.
reason they only had shitty cameras.
They only
Like,
had shit.
and
Bullshit.
it is
Picard.
suspicious how everything else gets an ultra HD release except
Picard.
Picard,
That's funny. I
as
don't
far
know.
as I know.
I don't know, man. Yeah, but
And
but
Lower
Rob,
Decks, why
Rob,
they bleep out the shit in the fucking DVD or the Blu-rays and whatnot. What
I
a
don't know.
jip. At least with South Park back in the day, the only way you could get South Park
What
uncensored
did you?
was if you buy
No,
the
but I would.
discs, and that was one
I
of the
would.
advantages.
Yeah.
And the Family
I would
Guy.
love.
Family Guy
Yeah.
used to have bleeps in it all the time, and then you go
It's
buy the
first
thing, and that was the incentive to go buy the thing. So if Lower Decks was
because you can
out
hear it
there
first.
completely uncensored, I actually would have bought it. But they bleep it
Yeah.
out
No, but
even on the DVD and the Blu-ray. Fuck off.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
have
No,
no
but
idea what they're
off.
doing over there at Star Trek.
Yeah. No, but if they actually bought, if they actually produced a version of Lower Decks that was uncensored, I would buy it immediately because it would fucking cheer the. Yeah, man, great
Mike
stuff.
McMahon
Great
didn't
stuff.
know they were going to bleep out the curse words because, Picard existed, Discovery existed.
Yeah.
They dropped the F bombs. So it was safe
Yeah, they did.
for him to assume that. But then they bleeped it, and then he turned around and told
Boo.
Tawny Newsome, you know what? I think the bleeps are funnier. It's like, no, they're
No,
not.
they're not. They're
Oh,
stupid.
God.
If
They're
you're gonna, yeah,
literally
yeah. If
not funnier than the
yeah,
actual words.
yeah, yeah. If you're gonna, no, if you're gonna say fuck, say fuck. Don't. Yeah, stupid. Man. Oh my
It's
god.
like when brief period I was into Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah.
And whichever way I was watching it with whoever I was watching with, sometimes it would be bleeped, and other times it would
Mhm.
be completely uncensored. And I
Yeah.
found that like, wow, I actually like watching. It's all uncensored. No, I don't think it's ever bleeped now, wherever it is.
Yeah.
I find that like I actually like Rick and Morty more when it's not censored.
Yeah.
Did
No.
your
Yeah.
TV just
No.
come on?
No. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. My TV just popped on by itself. Um. My yeah. Rick and Morty is uncensored on HBO now on my side of the world.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of Rick and Morty,
Because
new season. Yeah.
Crave might be in big trouble.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's
because
going on with?
Crave is the Canadian home for all things HBO, WB. It's
Oh, yeah.
basically the
That's
HBO Max of
of
Canada.
Canada. Yeah.
Disney Hulu is all the same, like everything on Hulu and this Hulu here.
Right.
Peacock, we don't have
Jeez.
Peacock here, so it's all on a channel called Showcase, or
Okay.
sometimes on other streaming services.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, yeah. I think that things are gonna change with this Paramount and Warner Brothers deal. The things be changing, dude.
And for people who think Star Trek's going to be all suddenly right wing because Dave Ellis, listen,
No, no,
stop
it's
it with
not.
the political leanings on either side. You know what
And
you
he's
do to improve Star Trek? You just make a
making a good
good
show.
goddamn science fiction show.
There you go.
I mean, it's not easy,
There you go.
but it seems like they just like a poor marksman. They keep missing their target.
This is the target. Like poor marksman, you keep missing the target. Oh, so good.
And I've actually seen things like I think the designer, somebody on Academy was like, if people are against the show, it's going to affect the future of modern Trek, and it's like
No, it's not.
if you hate on it and you don't give it a chance, blah blah blah, and then turn around and say in the next breath, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. Well, which is it? Fucking
Yeah,
idiot!
yeah.
Stop
Yeah, but
nice
here's
people who
a
go
yeah,
out there and
yeah,
like,
yeah, yep. Yep, yep,
People
yep,
shouldn't hate. People should
yep,
people should just like what they don't like, which makes no
yep,
sense anyway, and then turn around and say,
yeah.
"Well, if you don't like it, don't watch it."
No,
Well,
but
which is
no,
it? Do you
no, but
want people to watch it or
no.
not watch it because it sucks? Anyway.
Yeah, no, but the thing is that like if you're a creative person and you say to other people if you don't like it, don't watch it. That to me is a sign of low self esteem. Like like what do you care if a show that you made or if people are watching or not? It shouldn't matter to you. You should just focus on your work.
A well-made show. That's and it takes a village, man, to make a good show. It's very hard. People don't understand how
Yeah,
difficult it is. It's difficult to make a
yeah,
bad show. That's how bad it is, Marcelo. It's difficult to make
yeah,
something shit. You
yeah.
can put in
It's
all the effort in the
difficult.
world, it comes out crap. Just imagine how
Yeah,
hard it is to make something that hits like
good.
and or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
or so.
all it
Or
takes, all it takes is a solid foundation. It's all, to me, it's always a top-down problem. It's
right,
always
right, right.
the the producers not paying enough attention to certain aspects of a particular franchise, or not taking seriously, or really misinterpreting things. And it's like,
Hmm.
listen, I'm a Star Trek fan. Everybody who works on this is a Star Trek fan. Yet you're all coming together and
Oh,
pissing a lot of people off for
yeah. Oh
totally
god.
legitimate reasons and totally
And
illegitimate reasons that
illegitimate
people
ones.
people follow a kind of pattern of just one thing about everything that they don't like,
Yeah, man.
which is
It's tough to.
woke DEI agenda, blibbity bloppity blue. I know Johnny Campia also hates that shit. I know Captain
Yeah.
Foley from
Oh,
Trek Yards hates that kind of stuff.
oh,
So like when people call that out, other YouTubers, I'm like, yeah, at least somebody
yeah.
understands where I'm coming from. At least where
Right.
it's like agenda driven. No, no, poorly
No.
written. Like
Yes, there you go. Poorly
they will
written.
acknowledge something's poorly written and then stick in all this extra stuff that's not really there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just ridiculous. Yeah.
It's not there.
Huh. Yeah, man.
Jaden, skirt, Klingon, too much gay. It's like a
Ugh.
fact. It's it's pretty toned down in terms of LGBTQ representation. It has it, it's there,
Yeah.
but it's
It's
not
there.
like in your face, down your throat. Like I'll
Nope.
just go watch some gay porn and get it over with. Like fuck off. Like
Just go watch the cable.
seriously, I don't understand people who are so
That's
high.
funny.
It's like what do you care?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I think something's going on there. I think
Yeah.
something's going on deep down.
Yeah.
Something's
Yeah. It
going
doesn't
on
matter,
deep
dude.
down.
It doesn't matter.
Deep down in their cockles. In their cockles.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another
Or,
thing
or,
too.
or
Cock
yeah.
is the big thing now. It's
Mhm.
like, you like woke stuff, cook. Remember libtard was
God.
a thing? People aren't saying libtard anymore. That's kind of played out.
Yeah.
Cuck,
Yeah.
even cuck, the cuck stuff is not
The
really as
cooked
prevalent
over,
as it was a
but
couple years ago.
mm.
But woke is still as strong as ever.
Yep, it's still there.
Like, okay,
Yeah, man.
fuck off with your woke
Woo!
bullshit. It's just rage bait bullshit, and you're just a young, stupid, naive person that fucking falls for it. When you're
Mm.
old men like us, you'll understand that it's all a game. It's all a game for
Yeah,
clicks and rage bait.
it's all a game for like attention and shit like
But guess
that. Yeah.
a good show comes out and it has representation for different groups and whatever.
Mhm.
Not a problem. But if that
Nope.
thing that has representation happens to be a shit thing,
Yeah. Oh,
well,
boy.
it was representation that caused it.
Ah, yeah.
No. It
No,
was
it's just shit.
inexperienced morons by inexperienced morons. And
Yep.
I
Mhm.
don't mean to be vitriolic by calling them morons, but at this point, if you're literally making Section 31 in Starfleet Academy and then getting upset that people think it's not good, and you have this delusion that no, it's actually pretty good. It's like the majority of people don't get it, and
No, I don't.
this cold claim about review bombing. It's
Mm.
like, oh, people don't like it. Review bomb, bias, bigotry. And it's like, You're
Whatever.
just as bad as the vitriolic fans who complain about
Yep.
bullshit.
Yep.
Fucking bad.
Man. Yeah, it's fucking bad out there.
I'm sorry, Marcel. I'm
Um,
such an
no,
asshole
it's all
today.
right. No, it's okay. I'm just thinking. Are you actually have to edit this thing, right?
No, Jesus Christ.
No, it's just leave it alone.
This is the listen. This is stuff that needs to come out.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like I'm not talking to literally anybody about this show. I've just been absorbing opinions.
Yeah.
And when you agreed to do this today,
Yeah,
I said to
holy crap!
myself, "Let Marcelo talk for God's sake. Don't be that guy again."
Tell me, I got it. That's
It
funny.
failed.
That's all right.
It failed.
That's all right.
2 hours and
That's all
10 minutes, and you spoke for 10 minutes of those.
right.
But you do make you have made very good points. I must say.
Yes, I
Very good
did.
to
I
talk to.
did.
You're a good listener.
Yeah, that's what people say.
When I'm on your channel,
Huh?
I'll be a shrinking violet. I'll just be like,
Yeah, that's
when
all
I'm
right.
on your
That's all right.
channel next, I'll just be like,
Yeah.
Marcelo,
Good
good point, Marcelo. Tell me
Yeah,
more, Marcelo.
No. The next time you're on my channel, we're gonna be watching James Bond, so that'd be fun.
Oh yeah. If that
Yeah,
stays
we're
on
gonna
Crave, that moves around, dude. The fucking Canadian
I,
streaming services.
yeah, or
All the movies will be on Prime, right?
Yeah,
You're
right.
watching them,
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah,
Then like a day
yeah,
later,
well,
leaving Prime in 10 days. It's like,
yeah.
motherfucker, they just got here. Then it's on
It's just
Crave.
not it. Yeah.
You watch it then. Leaving
Yeah.
soon. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
What the
Keep the Bond
hell?
movies on one, or it's either Prime or Crave in Canada. It's like
Yeah.
keep them
No,
one place or the other.
yeah. No, but
Stop it.
now in the US, all the Bond movies are on Netflix.
Oh, really? God, I
Yeah.
hope they don't do that in Canada. Because
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
churn, right?
Yeah.
So like I'll like the fact that something's on one streaming service. Like
hmm
Beverly Hills. I know this sounds dumb. And people said Starfleet Academy was going to be Beverly Hills 90210 in space. Beverly Hills 90210, Dawson's Creek, and all these shows,
It's
One
so
Tree
much
Hill,
better than
are
yeah.
far superior to
Yeah,
fucking whatever this show was.
yeah.
But Beverly Hills was on Crave,
Mhm.
and then it went to fucking Paramount. But I think it's still on Crave. They switch around. I don't like what they do in Canada there. It's like, yeah, I was watching that show. Oh, now I got to migrate over here just to finish watching
Yeah.
it.
Bullshit, man. Bullshit.
Keep it on one or the other. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, streaming.
The only
killing
consistent thing with Paramount Plus now is that like it is the home of Star Trek wherever you are, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It would be nice if they put Prodigy back on there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
funny
right?
how that show's
That
kind of
show
been
just disappeared.
totally erased, or not erased, but dismissed.
No, but it's been
It's
erased
not
from
really
existence.
acknowledged all that much. It was acknowledged in Academy.
And
Now acknowledges
yeah,
the
the
Doctor's
species.
role in and the
No,
species, the
but
Rocktalk species.
yeah, but yeah.
So that's
I
something.
don't know. Yeah, that's something, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's almost Friday the 13th where I am in 10 minutes. We've
Oh,
had
wow.
2 Friday the 13ths in a row. February.
Oh.
2
Oh, yeah,
Friday
well,
the
oh, yeah.
13ths in a row.
Oh yeah, well,
I don't believe
well,
nothing superstitious. I'm just saying it's just
yeah.
I consider 13 a lucky number, not unlucky.
Okay.
When 13 comes along, I'm like, it's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be a good day. Good day.
And I get my ass.
Well, at least you're positive
I guess
about the
13
whole thing.
wasn't. Yeah, superstitions like you might as well read a horoscope and believe it word for word. I mean, it's all just kind of a fantasy. It's all fanciful kind of
stuff, right? Mm-hmm.
I do know people who consider it lucky. It's no different than unlucky. Luck depends on circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
You could just have a day where the circumstances of the day just dictate like a good thing.
A good vibe or something.
You never buy lotto tickets, say for example. I never buy the things. Don't believe in gambling.
Oh,
I got an extra $5. Oh my god, I
yeah,
just
that's
won
good.
$500. Shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
That to me is luck.
Right.
Uh, people would interpret luck as like I fly every day for 5 years and I win once. That's luck. No, that's bad luck.
That's bad
Luck
luck.
to
Then.
one person is bad luck to another. It's all a matter of perception.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. Actually, no, you spent $6,000 on lottos and you only won 500 back. So no,
That's kind of unlucky.
that's
Yeah.
that's not.
Not
You know
like
what
at
would be
all.
lucky if we
What?
got a good Star Trek show that wasn't so divisive.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That
I
would be really
wish.
lucky.
I wish
I
someday.
would. Yeah. Well, yeah. Hopeful wishing, right?
And I hate that the hatred between fans.
Yeah.
Like I hate
Yeah,
this
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
You
yeah.
suck. I like this thing.
Yeah,
You hate it. You suck.
yeah.
Hate it. Hate
I
that.
mean, look. Look. The best thing you could do is just enjoy the show, or just don't like the show, and that's it. Yeah. Just just drown out all the bullshit.
And
That's what I
people,
do.
I don't want to do it, and I don't think Marcel. You don't do. I don't. Marcel. People should really
I'm talking.
try and cut it
What's
out
up?
with the if you don't like it, watch it bullshit.
Yeah.
People, if you like a show
Yeah.
and you want it to succeed,
Yeah.
don't go
Yeah.
around telling people not to watch it.
Yeah. That's
If
a bad idea.
anything, say I
Tell people
hate this show, but like check out this
go to
one.
watch it.
Maybe you didn't give it a chance, and 4 episodes in it gets better. Or check out this one particular episode that's good, and maybe if you don't like that one, maybe it's certainly not for you. The
Right.
Expanse was something that people had to tell me. If different people had to tell me a few times, maybe even you and other people.
I did.
No, no,
I
no.
told you.
Try it again. I'm like, all right. I don't think I'll like
And
it. I haven't
and
couldn't get into it at first, but then I was like, oh, I stuck with it. I trusted
it
the
was good,
many
right?
people who had good taste, and it was fucking one of the best sci-fi shows ever made.
There you
Like it
go.
really is a cut above.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go,
Why
man.
can't Star Trek be as good as The Expanse? Star Trek be as good
I,
as Andor?
I don't know.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
asking for the moon and the stars, people. I'm just
No.
asking for some good Star Trek.
That's it. We're not asking for too much here. We're not asking for too much, but hopefully we'll get that in the future. Who knows? Yeah. I don't know, man.
Um, what's going on with this goddamn?
The the internet.
No, when you could switch pictures on your mute.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah. And
hell?
yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't do
They
pictures anymore.
really? Oh, they changed
What
that?
happened
That
there?
sucks. I don't know.
Did they change that
I don't know.
camera?
I don't know.
I can't. I was gonna change it to Malcolm for a second,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
anyway, it's not.
Oh. That's
Oh,
all right.
edit avatar. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Okay. You got
I
it.
missed it.
There you go. There you go. Malcolm is back.
I think this Star Trek Starfleet Academy is such a bore. And why are the episodes so fucking long? God damn it! I want to watch a show. Fall asleep.
That's funny. I want to watch a show, not fall asleep.
Did Quentin Tarantino direct this show? Because there's a big foot
Oh my,
fetish with Captain Ake. No,
oh my
I'm not
God.
doing the accent good. I'm too
Out
tired.
of practice.
I'm too
Out of practice.
tired.
Too tired. Oh, that's good stuff, man. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Good way to end it, yeah. Yeah, man.
They say
Oh,
Starfleet Academy is so fucked up because of the burn.
yeah. Good. And then, yeah, another thing about it, just a couple more things about it. Why are they obsessed with the burn? Like, they kept bringing it up. I don't understand that.
burn, baby, burn. Disco
Right. Disco
Inferno. That should have been the
Inferno.
theme for Disco season 3. It made perfect sense.
Yeah.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Um,
Yeah.
the burn, the way it was caused was so stupid. But anyway,
Yeah. Whatever.
the burn blew up all the dilithium inactive starships. Uh, Another big problem with that is that no alternatives. Not
Mhm.
only that, when Discovery arrives with this super advanced spore drive,
Yeah.
by 20, by 30, they can't duplicate this.
I don't know, man.
It's really one of these things where like the imagination is completely lacking in the
I
technological
yeah.
side of it.
I yeah. I guess so, man. I guess so.
I love that people appear and disappear without visible commands. In
I don't.
Discovery, it's like I don't think it's explicitly explained like this, but there is explanation that a lot of the technology is instinctive. So like
Mhm.
the disappearing and appearing in different parts of the ship, the
The beaming thing.
personal transporters are
Yeah.
activated through thought. They
What?
make no attempt in Starfleet Academy to explain this.
Oop.
So
Nope.
I get why
Uh,
people are watching it and saying it's
what?
just magic. What do they do? They're just the technology is just like magic. Sometimes they're just appearing and disappearing out of nowhere without saying anything, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's 32nd century. Some stuff should come across as magical.
Yeah. It should, right?
It's just they're not really explaining things well.
Mm.
And on top of that, there's so many weird limitations on everything.
Yeah. I
Like
don't. Yeah. I don't know.
the absurdity of the minefield surrounding all of Federation space. Just
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
science schmience.
Yeah. Right. Science money.
Continuity schmontinuity.
Yeah, man. Oh.
All right.
But
Well, Marcelo,
hopefully.
I'm not going to keep you here too long.
Yeah. No. But
Oh my God!
no. But
It's 1 minute to midnight here. Go ahead.
yeah. Well, is it, man? Oh. I. I just wanted to say really quick. I hope season 2 is better. That's what I
I
hope.
hope I
Better.
it may be slightly better due to some different editing choices, but they filmed what they filmed before it even
Yep.
got any feedback. They wrote the entire season, filmed
Yep.
the entire season before any
Anything.
feedback whatsoever. And if they thought what they were doing in season 1 was gangbusters, then there's no reason why they should change very much.
Yeah. Right.
Hopefully, some improved storylines, but
Hopefully
the
so.
same kind of direction and writing and producing is
Oh
going to
God. I
yield
hope
basically the same results.
same result. Yeah. Right. Ugh.
And remember what I said
Well,
months
we
ago
can.
about like I speculated, I didn't know, and I still don't know for sure, but I was like, I think Starfleet Academy and the next season of Strange New Worlds is going to make Discovery look a lot better in retrospect. It's gonna make the formerly despised elements of
Discovery looks so much better.
like not that big of a deal compare
Yeah.
in comparison, because it's gonna
Well.
get so carefree and whatever in terms of
Mhm.
big swings and comedy. They just want to keep infusing more and more silliness and
Yeah.
comedy and
So
nonsense.
stupid.
And Discovery wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't. No.
I-
Discovery.
I'm not
Discovery.
even looking back
Discovery.
at Discovery with rose-colored glasses.
This
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Discovery. Discovery hardly cracked a smile about anything.
they had occasional humor, but it was mostly serious, and it mostly took itself serious, and it's World Series.
Yeah.
It just
It didn't work.
it didn't click for a lot of people, and I understand that. And
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't like Michael Burnham, and I'm like, well, look at Captain Ake and how annoying she can be sometimes. I don't hate her. I just
Yeah.
think she's annoying sometimes.
She is
And it's
annoying.
like, look at Burnham and how fucking cool, and she was always like, thing with Michael Burnham, she was always
Serious.
helping.
Yeah.
She wasn't
And
some
it,
kind of like asshole. She was literally
yeah,
like a do-gooder. Yes, a bit of a know-it-all, but that's the way
trying
she
to
was
do
raised.
right.
She was raised. She's a human raised on Vulcan, competing with Vulcans. She's going to be a little, even like that's the whole setup for the pilot of the fucking show. Even like her decision to defy Giorgio's orders
Orders,
because
yeah.
she's so self-centered and kind
Standard.
of and justified on top of dealing with
Yes.
her trauma and all that stuff. It
Yeah.
all made sense within the context of what they gave her. It was actually like pretty decent character building in that show throughout,
Yeah, right?
much more compared to what they did in Academy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Who
when the
knows? Yeah, yeah.
complaints came along with legitimate complaint about things that were actually wrong with the show, I'm like, yes, but then everybody has to stick that extra knife in
Yeah.
and say
But
like a bunch
you
of
know,
shit that's not even they didn't
y-
even pay attention to the episode or something. It was like, well, no, that's
yeah,
not.
but who knows what's gonna happen with the future? That's all I wanted to say. Who knows what's gonna happen with the future?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
by
who knows?
21, maybe by 3196, everybody's like, bro, dude, and sounding
Maybe
like
who
they're
knows?
from 2020, basically.
2020. Who knows? Who
Because the
knows?
last time these writers were young and lived a life, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I have no idea. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I agree with the assessment that, like, the people behind this stuff hate Star
I
Trek
don't.
and
No,
they
they
want
don't.
to make it something that it's not. It's like they want to expand on it and try different things.
Things with it.
They're just not hitting the right marks. They're
Working.
just. I'm
Yeah,
not saying you should do just your typical
Star Trek thing.
tried and tested formula, but making everybody sound like they're from now. And I know people would say, "Well, how do you know what people are going to sound like 1,000 years in the future?" It's like not like this.
Nope.
Look at how much language had changed in just 100 fucking years, dude.
Yep. Hmm.
Not even 200 years ago, people didn't even say "God damn" that much. They said "gold darn." They
God,
literally said things like
God
"gold
darn,
darn."
God darn, or gosh damn it, or anything like that.
Or yeah, or "gol darn it," or "gosh damn it," or "god dang it," like things that
God
literally
dang
nobody ever
it.
says.
Please, yes.
Guess
Yeah.
what? You got this. I know I
Oh,
read it. We
damn it.
we got this. You got
I hate that.
this.
Oh,
They say that in everything modern now, and
I
that
hate
that
that
certainly
so
makes
much.
sense in things that are set in modern day because it's a
Oh,
reflection of the time. But when they say it, if they ever say it in like something set in the old west or something,
they're
or
not gonna
something that's set in the future, it doesn't quite fit.
fit.
It's like if you made something in the 70s
And I said that.
set in 1772, and somebody said, "Hey, groovy, baby." No,
Yeah, that
you see
makes
how you
that
know
would
what I
make
mean? It's
sense.
like it doesn't fit. If
Yeah,
the
it doesn't
glove does
fit.
not fit, you must acquit.
Yeah, and you must not wear it. Nice OJ
No.
reference there. We're old.
I remember
We're
I
making
remember the
OJ
live
jokes.
Bronco chase
Yeah, the
live.
Bronco. Yeah, we're old, dude.
Literally, people back in the day were
Shit,
nothing like that happened until 9/11. I hate to bring it up. Tragedy, yes, different things, but in terms of American reactions to American things, that
mm,
OJ Bronco case and just the OJ case in general was like actually called each other on the phone like for the internet and everything, and like check this out. We're actually filming a high
just
speed chase. It's OJ Simpson. He killed his wife. Blah blah blah.
oh my god.
Same thing with 9/11. It's like people actually phoning each other like, "Do you see this
Yeah.
shit in New
Oh
York?"
my god. Yeah, yeah. I did.
Like
Yeah,
it's
that's
surreal.
wild.
Like what the
Yeah,
fuck? Big
yeah. That
moments
was
in
a
American
nightmare.
culture hit hard.
Yeah, man.
America really is the center of the universe, believe it or not. I'm not even joking.
Uh,
America
uh,
is the center of the world. It is the
uh,
focal point of the. There are bigger populations in other countries, certainly,
yeah, but
but America is like the Mac Daddy.
I guess
They
so.
are the. That's why it's funny how I didn't understand why they call the president of the United States the leader of the free world. And in every alien invasion movie, the leader of the world was the president of the United
The
States.
United States,
I'm
yeah.
like, it kind of makes sense. It is America is the most dynamic country that's ever existed.
I guess so, right?
It's great. It's an it's a fact. The world would be not the same without it. It would be a completely
Yeah,
different
right.
place.
Yeah, right. The world looked different.
Minus just one country. You
Yeah,
could.
no
I'm
doubt.
not saying anything bad about Canada, but theoretically, just take Canada out of the equation.
Mhm.
A bit of a difference in the world. Not a
Yeah,
heck of a
bit of a
lot.
difference. Nope,
Take other
nope.
countries. A little bit of a difference. Take America. It's like it's like removing that Jenga piece
Yeah,
that
right.
makes everything else collapse.
Yeah, that's funny.
The world is
Yeah,
so dependent on your country, dude,
yeah, man.
for so
Yeah,
many reasons.
we're pretty prominent.
You
Ugh,
fired. You
you
fired.
follow it. Oh god damn it! What a ass hat that man is.
Peter, Secretary of War.
Oh good god! What an ass hat that
I definitely don't jack off to gay porn. You're a
guy.
Republican. I like any of that gay shit. Why do you try to make my kids trans?
Oh my god! Oh my
Jesus
god!
Christ, man! Like I knew a dude. Uh, well, I haven't seen him because I moved, but he used to live near to me. We used to hang out a couple times.
Right.
He's like, I've always wanted to be a woman. Like brought up out of nowhere one time. I'm like, I thought to myself for a second, if I was
What?
one of these certain people on the internet, I would be so like
Pissed off right now?
nerdy right now. I'd run. But like in the context of real life, when somebody tells you they're gay or like trans or
Mm.
something, like you're kind of a dipshit or like something wrong with you if you like, whoa, I can't talk to you. Blah, blah, blah. I saw a guy in a convenience store react to a trans person like it was the end of the world.
Oh my god! No,
Very much appeared as a woman, then spoke, and clearly it was a man who's
yeah, yeah,
transitioning. This
yeah.
person actually became a city council member eventually. But
Oh
some
shit!
ignorant fucking asshole, when the person left, they're like, "Hmm." And people are like, are you okay? Like, what's wrong?
Yeah,
That was a man. That
yeah. Whatever.
was a... And people around this person were like, okay,
What?
are
What's
you
wrong with you?
okay? What? Why are you
Yeah.
about to have a fucking stroke? Because
Oh, oh,
for the it must have been the first time this guy's ever seen a trans person in real life. Like this dude
probably.
nearly had a stroke and died in the store.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh my god. Yeah, 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 yeah.
He's going back
Yeah,
and
he,
forth.
yeah,
His eyes were wide open. He was in his 60s,
yeah.
say, or something like that. I know
Oh my
people in their 70s and 80s who don't have a problem with this shit.
no.
Who
I
grew up in
mean,
a time when it was like totally taboo.
yeah,
So
yeah, I
get
mean
over
here
it,
in
bro. Like,
yeah, I mean, I mean here in New York, all you gotta do to see a trans woman is go on the trains at like 12:30 at night, and you see like trans.
I'm so woke right now because I don't mind gay or trans. That's another thing too.
Yeah,
Like woke because I'm not an
ugh,
ignorant cunt.
no, whatever.
Well, call me woke, baby. And then
Yeah,
like Robert
right.
Picardo will misinterpret that word and say like,
Yeah,
no, woke is good. I'm like, no, Mr. Picardo, you don't get what they mean by it.
you don't understand. Yeah,
You think they don't get what you think it means. The word
mm,
people like I can't stand these older people who don't realize the word's been co-opted and changed and mutated
yeah,
into just a rage bait talking
mhm.
point
Right,
to
right.
encompass. Dude, ask anybody what does it mean. No, fucking dude, nobody can explain it to you in a way what it means. Like I said, my
No,
friend, hey, what does that mean? It mean, dude, it means everything's shit.
nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I can have an intelligent. I used to have intelligent conversations with this individual. This dude
Mm.
was so enlightened and so fucking bright. I'm like, what fucking rabbit hole did you
Happened.
fall down into, where where you think Holocaust 9/11 and
Oh,
you know what? I was afraid to ask him if he thought the Earth was flat. I really was
oh,
afraid for
oh,
you to
don't
be
do
like,
that.
yeah, NASA's all lies and astronauts
Don't.
aren't real. And I'm like,
Oh
oh
my
fuck,
God,
where
don't
are all
do
these
that.
people? These people are just coming out of the woodwork, out of fucking nowhere. Is this male loneliness epidemic causing a
I don't
certain
know.
mental illness of
I don't know, man.
in their entire
Uh,
lives in conspiracy land, where they literally believe that Buzz Aldrin is a part of, and NASA and every country in the fucking planet are conspiring to say the world is a sphere when it's not.
I would guess so,
Gravity's
right?
not real. There's a guy on YouTube called Cyman Dan,
Oh
who's in
God, damn it.
higher purposes, and his job is so easy. He just says science. He just says proven science about how the Earth is shaped as a ball, and how NASA doesn't have CG in 1965 to fake everything.
Of course they
There
don't.
are actually fucking morons out there who think CGI, photorealistic CGI, existed in the 60s and that it was being used back. Like,
No, it didn't. You ass,
you
you
just
idiot.
believe anything the internet tells you. You're such weak-minded individuals out there.
Yeah. I don't know,
This
man.
became such a rant on everything, didn't it?
That's all right. It's all right.
I'm just pissed because I got no viewers. Nobody likes my
Ah,
woke agenda. Maybe I
ah,
should speak out against abortion. Maybe I'll get some.
ah. Oh,
Maybe I should talk about how cool Donald Trump is.
ah.
Maybe I should listen to more Joe Rogan. By the way, I can
Joe
listen to
Rogan is
lefties
weird,
and
dude.
righties. Nobody should be telling you like you gotta. The whole point about being an informed individual is that you see what each side is talking about. I know a guy who watches Fox News every time you go to his house. Fox fucking News. I'll
Uh,
look at the gut feels and what they say on there and all this stuff.
uh-huh.
Don't mean I have to be a MAGA. Don't mean I have to be
Yeah.
a, a lefty or righty sycophant.
Yeah. Mm.
I don't watch CNN or anything else and say, well, it's all they're all agenda driven. I just my attitude is, what are they saying? Does it make sense to me? Yes or
Yeah, that's
no?
right. That's the
There's a
you know,
comedian that I used to love named Jim Brewer, very right
yeah.
leaning. He
Oh yeah.
believes in a lot of stupid shit, but
He
I
went
totally
crazy.
disagree
He
with.
was good.
You know what?
He was
Oh, he did. Oh,
yeah,
buddy, I can still watch his most recent stand-up stuff and get a real fucking kick out of him, even if he is complaining about the woke or the left or whatever,
yeah, whatever.
or he has really things that I personally agree with. If he's saying it in a funny way, like
Yeah.
it's funny. I can like Tig Notaro. I can like
Yeah.
Gina Yashere. I can also like Shane Gillis. Watch Kill Tony, very right
Yeah.
leaning. Uh,
Mm.
I can also laugh at Roseanne Barr, but I can
Yeah.
also laugh at. Uh, I can also like fucking Kathy Griffin, who those people
Uh,
hate. You know what I mean?
right.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Leslie Jones. I also like
Uh-huh.
Tony Hedgecliffe. Guess what? Those two people hate each other. I know Leslie Jones fucking hate Tony. I
Yeah.
can like both. I can
Yeah.
hate both. If he says something ignorant that I don't like, I can say fuck you,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
We'll
stop
go to
watching
her.
Kill Tony. It's one of the best fucking things YouTube has ever fucking had on there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, some idiot would say, "Oh, you like Kill Tony? Well, you're this. Oh,
Mm.
you like Kathy Griffin?
You're
You're
this.
that."
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm
No.
sorry.
No, that's all right. No, that's okay.
I'm gonna end it because
All right.
it's been way too long on the other topic. But do you have anything to say before you go? Anything to plug there, Marcelo?
Yeah, yeah, no. I have a great podcast. It's entitled the Mixtape Podcast, where me and my friend we get together and we talk about movies from a writer's perspective. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can find us on all podcast platforms, and we have a YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/, the Mixtape Podcast. So go and check us out.
And also, Blue and Head Productions is your YouTube channel, right?
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, and also if you want to see just my stuff by myself, I do a lot of watch videos. I react to Star Trek stuff, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Dawson's Creek, and Outlander as well. So if you want to check that stuff out, you go to youtube.com/, Balloonhead Productions.
All right.
Good
And
stuff. But
just
thank
on
yeah.
um, just a reminder that 2026 is the 60th anniversary franchise. So let's hope it gets better. Uh,
Yep.
it is also the 30th anniversary, or will be, of Star Trek First Contact. So hopefully, at some point in the future, we can probably do a watch along of that. I think that would be fun
That'd be
to
fun.
continue our Trek movie watch along kind of thing that we
Yeah.
did last year.
How many
Uh, and
how yeah,
if
how
there's
many
any new Star Trek coming up, like Strange New Worlds, probably talk about that too. But
yep.
right now,
Yep.
not much in the way of Star Trek stuff. It's kind of it's
Yeah.
slowing down.
Yeah.
So
It is. Yeah. Very slowing down.
just keep showing me those pretty lights.
Yeah.
Just don't keep shining them in my
My
face.
face. There are four lights. Oh my god.
There are four lights.
Four lights. That's great. Oh my god. Yeah.
We are a race of listeners. We listen.
You listen.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
All right. Until next time, folks. Live long and prosper.